Anyways, Jeremy,
Yeah, man.
thanks for coming back in, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Been a minute?
Yeah, it's been a little while. Yeah, I've been busy.
Yeah.
You know, you've been busy, well, hunting. And
lot. Yeah.
what have you been up to?
Hunting season came in October 1st. Before that, I went down to Kentucky. Just hot, early season. September, they start early September.
Like mid-September or some shit like that?
It's early September.
Yeah. Oh, it's early.
Like the 5th or something.
Oh, really? Jeez.
Yeah. So my hope was to get another velvet buck, but it was just so hot, and I was hunting a new property a buddy of mine had. So he had just bought the property a couple days before, so he didn't have any intel on it. So I was like, dude, I'll hunt for the week and tell you what I see, and maybe I'll kill something. Maybe I think fair game, whatever you want to kill. I ended up killing a doe for my buddy so he can have some meat. But
okay.
Yeah, it was kind of uneventful. And then on trail camera, there was an all black raccoon.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I was like,
okay.
Yeah, all black.
That's like double racist.
I was like, man. Yeah. I know. I think it migrated from Minnesota or something. I don't know.
Yeah, some of them smelling raccoons.
Escape from one of the daycares. Yeah. So that's
coon open season like year wide in Kentucky like it is in Iowa?
What's that?
Raccoon. Like, can you just shoot him whenever?
So. Okay. I think so. It showed up on camera one night, and I never saw it.
That'd be sick.
That'd be cool to kill.
Yeah, it would be.
But yeah, I just got my application approved for the. I'm opening up a Somali daycare. So
oh, dude.
Cool. Yep.
I am too.
Yeah.
I heard of that. Yeah, I know. I heard that.
I got a little competition now.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can work together.
Yeah.
So they do over there. So I got a little. I have a friend up in Minnesota. He said it's great. Business is booming.
So it's a booming.
He said, "Go and open one up." Yeah.
And then so I started I joined the Amateur Autopsy Club.
Amateur Autopsy Club.
Yeah. So I'm pretty excited because next Wednesday is open mic night.
Mm-hmm. Okay, killing it.
Killing it. No, man, just been hunting, man. I had the vets here beginning in November. So this year, I had 2 bow hunters, and I also did a waterfowl thing in conjunction.
Oh, nice.
So
okay.
I had 2 waterfowl guys, 2 bow hunters. So I concentrated on the bow hunters. I had some local guys help support and do the guiding of the waterfowl guys, and another friend from Virginia came out and helped.
How'd you do the waterfowl hunting? Were you guys field hunting, or?
Yeah, they were. I mean, they were hoping for the migration, but you Chad, he's got a pit blind and some local ponds and stuff, and they were kind of jump shooting them, and then luckily if the duck or the goose hunting wasn't really good, you still have a hunt license, so they can go pheasant hunt. So they did some pheasant hunting and stuff. So they kind of fill those gaps.
Nice.
So, they were all successful. Both bow hunters are successful. I brought one guy from Missouri, old teammate of mine.
Nice.
The last I knew, he lived in Hawaii, and next thing you know, I hear he's in Missouri. And I called him up. I was like, dude. So I was like, you need to get your ass up here.
That's awesome.
So he came up, and then another guy I met on the trail, vet. He lives in Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, when you're doing the Appalachian Trail?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. So I met him, solid dude. So he just kind of, he needed something like that, So I was like, dude, let's stay in touch. And so I think he was kind of surprised I remembered and called him. He's like, yeah, man. Yeah, I thought you just kind of forgot about it. I'm like, no, man, I told you I would do it.
Does he bow hunt back at home and all that stuff then? Or he already kind of knew what he's doing? Or?
So he's in Yuma, Arizona, which, they don't. I mean,
was he a
have,
parachutist or something?
What's that?
Was he a parachutist or something?
No, he was a field artillery guy, and then he started working at the Proving Grounds.
Oh, okay, yeah, because that's a big jump.
It's where
like you did
MFF,
like Halo and stuff.
Halo is,
yeah, okay.
So
you did Halo, right?
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
So there's that, and then obviously the Proving Grounds where they test a bunch of stuff, ordnance and stuff.
Oh, that's right. They do a hell of a lot more than just jumping.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that's how he ended up there in Yuma, is because he was field artillery and he kind of got into that before he got out or whatever. Maybe there's I doubt there's a schoolhouse, but like something with the testing and stuff. So yeah, he was stoked to come up, but they were both successful, and that was good. But
awesome.
I think I probably spent, I would say, and this is probably lowballing it, probably 75 days in a stand this year.
Oh, jeez. That's a long time.
A grind.
Yeah, I spent not even half as much as that. And I was like, jeez.
It was, so I tried to, I passed a lot of good deer, and some I kind of like, but nothing really blew my skirt up, I was like, no, when I see the one I want to shoot, I'm going to, I'm going to shoot them.
Well, and you're running a lot of vets on your properties too, so it's like you
only
don't
for a week though.
Yeah,
so there's not a lot of pressure, and
true.
I can hunt like 5 different private properties, so it's not like, and it's just me out there. So there's not all that pressure, and even just with taking 2 guys out, like I don't hunt when those guys are here. I'm out helping those guys, get them to the stand and sit with one of the guy, and just alternate. But there's not a lot of pressure or nothing, so. But it was a grind, man. I didn't kill my buck until I think it was December 8th.
Yeah.
So I did, morning, evening.
Wait, December 8th. When did gun season kick off this year? 9th?
It was like a couple days after that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was just like, God dang it. Because obviously when guns start going off, everything gets kind of, in these properties too, not a lot of people shotgun hunt or, hunt that even with shotgun. But still, they're the later in the season, their patterns change and all that kind of stuff. So, I was just like, gosh, and it was, I think the deer movement and stuff this year was just like, it was crazy. I'm like, dude, it doesn't even seem like it was the rut,
dude.
And all of a sudden, I'm like, now it's the rut, and then and then you see a buck come and like there's 4 does. And he wants nothing to do with those does. I'm like, well, maybe it's not the rut.
Maybe he's
gay.
This year.
I don't know.
Maybe he's gay.
Maybe, I
don't know. Maybe you got you're in the wrong properties.
It was crazy.
They're all gay there.
It was crazy. It was crazy, man. So it was just ebbs and flows, and I was like, well, maybe it's going to be a later, because it was decent weather, and then it got really hot, then it got cold, and it got hot again. So I'm like, maybe they're, you see all that, maybe all the activities happen at night.
It was a weird season for me too. Like I had a lot of good movement, like kind of early on the season. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like it's not even like, I'm talking like, mid to like right around the 20th ish of October. I'm like, okay, it's gonna start picking up here soon. And then it just like kind of didn't. It just did not pick up the way I expected, or I've seen years past.
I'd see a lot of deer. Like I sat in one stand one morning, and I said, I'm not going to get out of stand until I don't see a deer for 30 minutes. I sat there until like 11:30 that day. I saw 28 deer out of one tree stand. They're everywhere.
Jeez.
But nothing I wanted to shoot. The biggest was like an 8. But I'm like, nope. And then, like, I think it was like $7, but they were all kind of dinks after that. And then tons of does with the yearlings and all this stuff. And I'm just like, where are the big boys, But, I finally got it done. Thank God. It was, that was, I can't even remember that. Hold on. Let me think about what the hell I shot that deer. I can't remember. I spent so much time in the damn tree stand.
It's all one now.
It's all
I
one.
killed it at some point in time.
And then
season.
Luckily, Iowa this year, disabled veterans.
Yes,
we got the bonus.
I was going to ask you about that, if you got that or not.
I did.
I did too.
But
I didn't kill shit with it, but I got it.
Here's the thing, and I asked a buddy of mine who works for the DNR. He's an engineer, so he's not like conservation officer or anything. But I asked him, you look at it and it says can be killed, with any firearm, whatever.
Yeah, it said specifically like valid season. Through any regular firearm season.
Yeah. I don't know why they narrowed that down to firearm instead of archery. Well,
or anything.
Correct.
Yeah, just like any weapon.
Any legal weapon for that season.
And I was thinking the same thing, and I was looking into it. And so when I first saw it, I woke up because I was buying my doe tag in Mitchell County. You have to buy it pretty early because they run out so fast. So I'm like, I fucking wake up, set my alarm for midnight. I'm like, ugh, like half awake. I'm like, looking at shit, and I'm like, buy my doe tag. I'm like, cool, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, disabled veterans doe tag, like bonus tag. I'm like, whatever, buy it. I bought that, and I was like,
if it lets you buy it, buy it.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll figure it out later. And I bought it, and then the next day I was looking at it, and I was looking stuff up, and there's nothing on the internet like that was talking about it because it's so new. So I was looking it up, and I'm like, oh, okay. So originally, when I first started Googling shit, the only thing it said was good is valid for firearm, like gun 1, gun 2. So I'm like, okay, like I can use it for either or both of those seasons. Like, that's nice. So I held on to it for a while. Come to find out, it's valid for any firearm season. So I'm like, early muzzle loader, gun 1, gun 2, late muzzle loader. So I'm like, fuck, I was pissed off because I'm like, I could use it during early muzz. Like that's when I had a giant, like a really like a giant. Like I'm talking 160 plus inch 9-pointer, dude, 9-pointer. And I'm like, fuck. But I was using my longbow this year, and he was at like 30 something yards. It skirted me during early muzzleloader season. If it was during early muzz season, I would have had my muzzleloader out there. Yeah. I would have blasted this joker. Yeah. And had the biggest buck of my life in that season. It would have been badass, but I didn't get the opportunity.
I'm assuming it's legal, so what? Like,
I use 36 yards, Jeremy. Sorry. What's that? 36 yards. He's at 36 fucking yards.
That's freaking...
Broadside. Walked.
It never fails. I have a doe tag. You know, I've filled my other tags. I have a doe tag, and all I see is bucks. Mm-hmm. It's freaking... I'm like, I don't even want to look at you right now.
Anyways.
Yeah, so I don't know. So, you know, hopefully they change, because I even looked up, okay, what is the Iowa DNR, what do they consider firearm? It's got to have a projectile, whatever like that.
Right.
Obviously, it's a gun.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Yeah, I know. It'd be interesting to
but you would think that they would make it whatever weapon is legal during that season.
Right. Well, it's like if you're going to issue out bonus tags, so just issue out like a youth tag.
A bonus tag.
Like have it have the same laws as a youth tag.
Guy wants to bow hunt, he can bow hunt.
Yeah.
If he wants to...
Right. But I was weird because during gun season, you can't bow hunt during gun season. Like that shuts off.
Correct.
So you can only gun hunt during gun season. You can't bow hunt during gun season. So it's like,
correct.
Why not? It's a lesser weapon. Like if you want to buy a gun tag and sit in a tree stand with your orange on and shoot with your bow, then why not? But according to the DNR, they're like, no bow hunting allowed during gun season, period. During gun 1 and gun 2.
And then there's
you can bow hunt during late muzzleloader, obviously.
Yeah, but there's another thing about, so I went down to the town hall down there in Charles City, probably 2 years ago now. The DNR had a big town hall kind of deal. Mm-hmm. You know, you can go in there, ask questions, and they give you updates on, you know, what's going on, like harvest rates and all, you know, maybe changes coming up the following year. And so they talked about, you know, turkey season, spring turkey, and like, yeah, the spring turkey season, you know, our harvest numbers are about where we want them, but the fall turkey season, like, we need more guys to go out there and fall turkey hunt. You know, I'm like, I got a question. So like, I bring disabled vets up here. I would love to be able to give them a turkey tag, just in case. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I think that they don't want so non-residents cannot turkey hunt.
Right.
Yeah, fall.
Mm-hmm. That's a resident-only thing.
Yep, and I think it's because, you know, obviously deer season is coming in, and guys, you know, public land and stuff like that, they got guys coming in. So.
I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure that definitely
so I'm like,
factor.
Man, I'd love to, you know, if your numbers, you need your numbers bumped up, you know.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing is, like, they want, like, that's the only time you can kill hens, too.
Correct.
So it's like, you can kill a hen or a tom during fall. Yep. I think they're just kind of, because, I mean, ground nesting birds are such a, like, they boom in bust cycles, you know?
Yep.
So it's like, they want to keep the numbers down or where they should be, so they have fall turkey hunting allowed, but I think they're really nervous about over harvest, because 1 year could fucking just, wipe them out. So I think they're kind of just like, hey, we're doing.
You can't tell that to a farmer here, though.
No, they hate turkeys.
I've seen so many turkeys.
Well, they destroy the fucking crops. You know, they just destroy them. So I don't know. I talked to a lot of farmers and like kill all the turkeys. I'm like, well, I have 2 tags. Like, shoot more anyway. So like I can't, I can't do that. But I will shoot 2. How about that?
Yeah.
But I think the DNR is just concerned about over harvest because they go and boom and bust. Right now, I feel like we're in a boom for turkeys.
Yeah.
But that's also why we have so many more raccoons.
I've seen so many damn raccoons.
The raccoon population is insane. There's no one trapping them. That's another issue. No one's trapping anymore because their fur's not worth anything. So you're just nuisance trapping. But
and I have 4 box blinds, and they've crawled up there and gotten inside of them and just torn it up. So I got little spikes.
They're assholes, dude.
Dude. Oh my gosh.
You almost have to like padlock them. Keep them little buggers
I do
out.
padlock them.
I think you did.
But they push the windows in.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
I put spikes around the edge of the platform and up the... any way I can think of they can get in there.
Yeah. They're fucking psychos, dude. They're rough. They get everything.
I ended up shooting a Chris Farley is what we called him. I'll show you the video later. But so when the vets were here, so I'm sitting with another guy, and my camera guy is sitting with the other vet, right? And they came back and like, hey, did you guys see anything? Like, dude, we saw the biggest damn squirrel. Like, this thing is, they nicknamed him Chris Farley, right? So I'm like, so the both the vets had tagged out. So the next morning, they're like, hey, you going to go hunting? I go, well, you guys are tagged out. You guys are going to go waterfowl hunting. I'll go with you. You know, they have, I got guys taking them out, but like, be with the boys. They're like, dude, grab your bow and go bow hunt. All right, I'll just go out in the morning. So I'm sitting in the stand with the camera guy. We're sitting there, and see a couple deer and stuff like that. And it was, I don't know, probably about 9:30. Squirrels get up early. This fat bastard slept in until about 9:30. So
did you go out there specifically for him?
No, I was out there to shoot a deer.
Okay, gotcha. All right. I thought you wouldn't stand the stand specifically for this fucking squirrel.
And the tree where his nest is probably 10 yards over, but he's up there, right?
Yeah.
And just kind of, we're sitting there, and the camera guys, I'm in the upper stand just because I have more, shooting lanes up there. But so he's sitting down there, and he goes, dude, there he is. He's thinking it was a big buck. He turned around, he's looking for this big buck. Mm-hmm. There comes Chris Farley's fat ass down the tree. I go, dude, you want him? Dude, I 10-ringed him. I smoked him. I weighed him. He was 2.8 pounds.
Holy shit, dude.
He's a big-ass
squirrel.
I show him my bow. Nuts. He got it in slow motion. It's just...
Oh, my gosh.
It was
Are you serious?
Awesome.
That's awesome, dude.
I'm getting him mounted.
Hell yeah.
I'm getting him mounted, so he's basically sitting on his ass, big old fat rolls, and he's holding a beer can.
All right.
Set him on the bar.
That's so badass. Did you already take him to the taxidermist?
So yeah, so the vet that's down in Missouri, my taxidermist down there, and I skinned him out and everything like that, and then I put him in a Ziploc and sent it, froze him, and I'd send it down there with him. It's like, hey man, he's got a buck that I killed last year. He's gonna mount, but I go, hey, he should have dropped off a Ziploc bag, right? He goes, yeah, what the hell is that? I go, there's a squirrel. He goes, what? I go, I gotta explain it to you. Hear me out. So we'll see. I thought about getting him on a stripper pole or something. Oh my
gosh, dude! That's
or even the old Chris Farley Saturday Night Live with him and Patrick Swayze.
Oh yeah,
the Chippendales. A little bow tie.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
My camera guy was like, "Where's he at? You're looking for a buck?" I'm like, "Fucking Chris Farley." I was so excited.
That's so funny. Did you smack him with like a deer, fucking schwacker
with the damn Grim Reaper carnivore.
Oh my god!
Oh dude, it punched a big old hole in him. And his fat ass,
stitching to do
instead of like you shoot a squirrel with a bow, sometimes they jump and he just went boom. He didn't move. He was just like,
he just gave up. He's like, I'm done.
I've seen him climb a tree. I've seen him one time before. Seen him climb a tree. He would go take one step up or one leap up the tree and pause, catch his breath, and take two more. It takes him like 15 minutes to get 20 feet. It's crazy.
It sounds like me when I'm trying to hang a tree stand.
Oh yeah,
I'm just a fat ass fucking squirrel.
I'm exhausted when I'm done.
Yeah, trying to hang this dumbass tree stand.
Yeah, that's probably why
bullets, dude.
I thought maybe because I had, it was 9:30 in the morning. I was like, maybe he had a heart attack last night. I don't know. Maybe that's why he's dead. I don't know. Freaking.
Nope, there he comes out.
He's in there. Arteries all clogged. But yeah, so.
Well, good job. Congratulations, man.
Yeah,
got Chris Farley.
You got to see the video. You got to see it's classic.
That's hilarious. Maybe we can overlay it or something on the podcast.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
So it was the biggest damn squirrel. It seemed like the size of a damn groundhog.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like it. I mean, groundhogs get pretty big, but even like a small groundhog.
I mean, a 2.8 pound
squirrel. That's pretty fucking heavy.
He's a fat bastard.
I don't even know what regular squirrels weigh, but they're not that. they're not that. That's a damn near. That's a dumbbell you'll find in the gym.
I think he had a twin and he ate them.
Okay.
Yeah, he probably
just absorbed them.
Got all superpowers.
That's funny.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
you're probably the only person I've ever met that had a squirrel targeted a squirrel and.
Well, you kind of, as much time as I sat in a tree, you kind of get bored. You're like, I'm going to kill something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if that squirrel sits on that one little limb.
Yep. I launched an arrow at a squirrel this year. I missed. I had my longbow.
A squirrel?
Yeah. He's just sitting down there. I'm like, let's just see what happens. I had an older arrow with just a muzzy 3-blade. I'm like, and launched it right over his head. I'm like, damn it. And then he just did this. He's like,
there's
boom, boom, bound it off.
I have a little pistol crossbow somebody gave me, and it's like, the back of you cock it, and it'll hold like 5 arrows. I thought about taking that to the tree stand, and I have arrows that have broadheads on them, and it almost looks like an iron will, right?
Oh yeah,
and I thought about just taking it. How many times you sat in a tree stand? And there's a tree right there, and there's a squirrel like 5 feet from you. Imagine getting that pistol and go.
I wonder if you have to have a doctor's note for crossbow squirrel hunting.
Yeah, I know, right? You probably would. Yeah, right. Think about it.
That's how much Iowa hates crossbows.
Well, I hate crossbows.
I do too. I 100%. But
I mean, if you need to use one,
yeah, no,
I did have to. I used one year.
Okay,
just because I couldn't use my arm.
All the caveats, I get it.
Yeah,
I'm fully supportive of all the caveats. That makes sense. Disabled, old, whatever. I get that 100%. But if you're,
able-bodied,
28 years old or 30 years old or 35, if you're an able-bodied human being and you can pull, how many guys do you know that can't pull back 40 pounds?
I don't know.
I don't really know if any. Even with like a shoulder issue, I get it. But it's like if you have a broke ass hand or you're fucking something actually is holding you back from actually pulling back a bow. I totally get it, especially if you're a bow hunter that just loves that. That's a special time of the year. I get it. October, November, special time of the year.
It kind of seems like it's the lazy man's way into the archery season.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
that's 100% what it is. And I know a lot of friends that are anti-crossbow that they're like, well, it's bringing in all the gun hunter mentality people, which I'm a gun hunter too. I love gun hunting, but I'm more of a gun hunter with a bow hunter's mentality, and I think that makes sense. It's just like I'm bow hunting, but if they're out of range, then I want to shoot with my gun. Yeah. And I love gun hunting. I love it absolutely. Yeah. But there are some people that go out during gun season that are I zeroed my rifle in when I first bought it and never touched it ever again. Yeah. And it's like, just go out there and shoot shit. And then you bring that mentality into bow hunting with a crossbow, then they're out there taking 100-yard bombs at deer and everything else, and it's like, that's not smart. That's not good. No. I don't think it's good for anyone. It's not good for the deer. It's not good for the the season. Well, it's not good for nothing.
And these new crossbows, they have that capability. To hit 100 yards.
Yeah. Even the old crossbows.
But it doesn't mean you should.
I had an old crossbow. I do have one.
Yeah.
I don't use it, obviously, because I'm an able-bodied human being and I'm not gay. But there is I do have one. It was given to me as a gift, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. I'll shoot it for funsies. And they're kind of fun to shoot, but it's like, dude, I was out there for like 10 minutes, and I was dropping dimes at 60 yards. Because that's all I could shoot. I'm like, okay, dropping them in there at 60 yards. I'm like, that's more accurate than my handgun at 60 yards.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what other way. If we're going to allow crossbows, my thing is, we might as well just allow handguns during archery season.
Yeah.
I mean,
so I want to say,
why not just open up the floodgates, dude? You know, it's like
Missouri. There's a primitive weapon season where you can use a pistol.
Yeah.
Right? So, my buddy invited me to come down, and he goes, "Hey, you want to come down and to the farm and hunt?" He's right on the Iowa-Missouri border. Mm-hmm. His farm is, and I was like, "Yeah." He goes, I go, "Hey, can I bring my .308 pistol?" So he called the DNR guy and his buddy, and he's like, "Hey," he goes, "It's legal. It's a fucking rifle."
Yeah.
With a brace.
Yep.
But it's 100% legal.
Yeah.
Because it's a pistol.
So people do that in Iowa, too. You know that during late muzzleloader?
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because you can use handguns during late muzzleloader in Iowa. You can use it during gun 1, gun 2, and late muzzleloader. You cannot use pistols during early muzz for some reason. I don't get that. But you can use them during late muzz. And I've seen guys out there during late muzz using...
specific caliber.
So, what?
Specific caliber?
So in Iowa, the handgun law in Iowa is 357 to 50 to 500,
okay.
Right? So it's very similar to our rifle.
Yep.
Rifles you can go down to 350,
Yep.
But 357 to 500 for handguns. So there's dudes out there with AR pistols in 450 Bushmaster during late muzzleloader. Like I saw that, I'm kind of like, that's legal? And they're like, it's a handgun. I'm like, you're riding the line, right? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, have you been checked by the DNR with that yet? Just to like make sure. He's like, no, but it's a pistol technically. I'm like,
technically,
all right. I'm like, I just want to let you know, like that's kind of like how laws get made.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Me personally, I think it's kind of taking advantage of the handgun thing. It's not
the verbiage.
Because I get it, dude. I'm with you. ATF is fucking gay. I get it. I'm with you. We have to. It's a pistol. It's a handgun.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, if he gets checked by the DNR and the DNR says it's legit, then God bless you. More power to you. I'm going to go out there with a real pistol and hunt because that's why I have a Thompson Center single shot 35 rem and it's fucking sick. And I killed a couple deer with it a couple years ago and it was awesome. But like the AR pistol during late muzz, and I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't know.
See what else I got going on.
It might not even be legal. Maybe I talked to him, he's blowing smoke at my ass. Maybe it's not even legal, but
this spring I'll be I'm gonna do an attachment on my shop, the bunkhouse. So I can sleep 4 more vets.
Like a big addition, or
so like the bow room, where the bow room is there. Mm-hmm. So I'm basically gonna cut a hole in there, another door, and it's gonna go like a 20 by 28 addition. Oh. Just basically a bunkhouse and a bathroom, an ADA accessible bathroom and stuff.
Hell yeah!
So
dude.
Have a big get together. There's a bathroom right there. You have to go and piss on my tree that I've been killing
for years.
For I don't know how many years.
Just ammonia. Just straight ammonia fed to that tree for years.
So, but or you don't have to go in the house,
Yeah.
So I'll break ground on that this spring when everything thaws out.
Nice, dude.
So,
that's big. That's awesome. That's
it's gonna be good.
Had a whole new. Do you have a lot of? Have you gotten like wheelchair bound vets?
I have. I had 2 years ago. I had triple amputee up.
Okay.
So he had one arm. And he bow hunted. Was he
crossbow hunting?
Nope, he bow hunted.
He wasn't crossbow hunting?
Freaking sick, isn't it? Yeah.
Riddle me this, motherfucker.
All you crossbow guys, you say, "Oh, I can't do it." This dude had one arm. So his
mouth tab?
What's that?
Mouth tab or?
Nope. Oh. His prosthetic had like a ratchet clamp, and that's what he hold his bow with.
Oh.
With his good arm, he'd pull and be able to shoot his release. But
yeah, go fuck yourself, guys. Oh, my shoulder hurts.
So
I need a crossbow.
So I asked him. So he came up from Florida, and I asked him. I go, "Hey, man, because he goes on some of these hunts and stuff, all over the country. People invite him. He's triple amputee.
I mean, like, come on, guys. Like,
yeah.
So
I say, hey, man, how do you typically go to get out to the stand? He goes, well, somebody drives me out the side by side, a 4-wheeler. I'm like, if we do that here, we could get away with it in the evening, but if we do that here, we're going to bump all the deer out and all that kind of stuff. I said, how do you feel about piggyback rides? He goes, yeah, whatever. So I contacted Eberly Stock.
Is he cool?
Oh, yeah, he's
awesome.
Cool.
Okay, so he's not going to get mad if I'm like
he goes,
laughing.
dude, I don't weigh as much as I used to.
Okay.
Because he's got freaking heavy legs.
If he was like, I know, like, I figured he wasn't going to be like a sensitive guy, you know, but it's like, I'm sitting here laughing, like, fuck, should I be laughing?
Yeah. So I said, hey, man, so I contacted Eberly Stock, and I said, hey, this is what I do, you know, and you guys have a frame pack, basically for, like, out west, you know, hauling meat hauling frame and stuff like that, and it's got like a shelf on the back.
Yeah.
And the tensile strength of that thing is like 1,500 pounds or whatever.
Yeah, they're way over.
So it's like I couldn't carry it. You know, we couldn't carry it what it could hold. But so I got one of those. They sent me one of those, donated it, and I put a basically like a tree stand seat cushion thing on the bottom of it.
Sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he put the pack on. He jump on, kind of put his arm around you. We walk in a tree stand. And so with one arm, he was able to climb up into ladder stands. What? So he kind of puts his arm over the rail and gets up one.
Dude, his one arm is fucking yoked,
up,
isn't it?
One arm's it. And then...
is his one arm just yoked?
Yeah. No, he's a little skinny, dude.
Oh.
But he's, I think he's been missing freaking limbs for probably 10 years, so he's pretty used to it.
Yeah.
Dude, but he shot a freaking hammer of an 8-pointer.
Really? Nice.
It was awesome. I think I had 5 guys in camp that year. If anybody got a deer, I wanted him to get a deer. Mm-hmm. Dude, I was almost like in tears when we went to recover the deer because he shot it that evening. We let it sit, and we went back in the morning to, track it and recover it because we want to bump it on another property. And we found it, and like we carried him out there and on that pack and stuff. And he was just like, I was like, dude, this is what it's all about.
That's
freaking awesome,
dude.
So instances like that, that's where that addition with the bathroom and
mm-hmm.
So instead of having to go to the house and him shower, go to bed, whatever, everything's right there, same surface,
mm-hmm.
same. It's just so.
Yeah, dude, that'll be awesome.
Oh, I mean, freaking,
that's fucking badass, dude.
Yeah.
How bad that is, like really badass.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here like crying because I can't fucking kill a deer with my bow and this fucking guy.
That is, dude.
That's awesome, dude.
I'll have to show you the picture. Actually, I'll pull it up so I'll show the people.
That's badass.
Yeah, it was.
So you're just packing them in,
dude. And I think I actually got a picture of that somewhere.
Well, good for you too. I mean, gosh, I know he's.
My buddy and I,
he's missing a few pounds, but it's like
my buddy and I would take turns. And he's like, you're walking in, he's like, dude, there's so much leg room back here because they don't have fucking legs.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm like, yeah, I guess. I bet there's a lot of leg room back there.
Does he drive and shit?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Some of those vehicles are ridiculous with like the paddles and stuff, making them like ADA compliant and everything else.
Here's him shooting his bow. You can see his prosthetic. It's kind of a ratchet.
Yo, that's badass.
Yeah.
Damn. What? Well, of course he's got why does he have a handicap tag on his wheelchair?
Probably for the airline or something.
I was gonna say, like, of course he's handicapped.
It's kind of
wheelchair.
it's kind of self-explanatory, isn't it?
Right. Like, look at it, dude. Come on. Like, do you have eyes? Are you whatever? That's fucking badass. What kind of bow is that? Bowtech? Oh, it's a Bowtech.
I think he had a Bowtech. Yeah.
That's fucking sweet, dude.
And then
I wonder how stable that thing is. I wonder if it. Dude, actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. That might be kind of a. It could be looked at as a pro because he won't have any input from his other hand. He doesn't have to worry about like over gripping it and stuff, right? I mean, it's just kind of sitting in there. That's nice.
It's there. So here's
that's badass. I'm not saying he has it easier by any means. He's missing 3 fucking limbs. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good buck. He's chocolate rack too. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, really
real
dark.
Dude, that's badass.
Yeah.
Do you know this guy from?
No,
how'd you get linked up with that
guy? Through a mutual friend. He said, "Hey," Mikey, I got this guy. He really needs a hunt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, cool. And I was like, yeah, let's bring him. And so my buddy in New York, who does the same thing I do with the same organization with Operation Second Chance. He's the one that told me about him, and I was like, yeah. I don't know this guy from Adam. So anyway, he came down from New York as well to help with them.
Okay, so this guy's from New York?
He's from Florida.
He's from Florida. Okay.
Like Sarasota, Tampa area.
Bro, do you know what we need to do?
What's that?
We need to get him to go to Illinois and do a podcast with the working class guys. That'd be fucking sweet. You know, bow hunter, obviously. I bow hunt too, so I could podcast with him as well. But I mean, that'd be a fucking cool episode.
Absolutely.
For them, like bow hunting with fucking. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yeah.
We gotta figure something out. That'd be awesome.
Well,
that'd be a really good one. We could all go down there and fucking podcast together. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
I'm inviting myself on the Working Class Boner podcast, but I'm pretty sure they'll approve.
He's a freaking good dude.
That'd be awesome, dude.
But just like
that's so badass.
I think you and I had a conversation about this before, like, buddies in the military and stuff like that. You kind of lose touch with guys, you don't check in. It's like ever since that hunt, I a little bit here and there, but it's like, life happens.
Yeah.
I did the trail and next thing you know, I'm like, oh shit, I haven't talked to Mikey in a long time. So yeah, shame on me.
Wow.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, life happens, dude. Yeah, 100%. But the cool thing about that is, you might not talk to, your buddies from the service every day and all that stuff, but when you do talk, it's like
you pick right back up. Yep. Yeah.
It's kind of special. Like there's certain friends where it's like, man, I have to talk to this motherfucker all the time, otherwise he's gonna get mad at me. Like, well, actually, man, that's more of a girl thing. But I don't have a lot of friends like that, actually. Now I'm saying it, but I'm sure there are people out there that have friends like that. But that's not like that with any of my military buddies. They're always like, dude, like you could go like a year or more not talking to them. All of a sudden, you're like, dude, I haven't talked to this guy for fucking ever. I gotta check up with him.
Well,
you check up, and next thing you know, you're on the phone for 4 fucking hours. You're like,
my buddy that was, like I said, when I got out in 2014, which like January 31st would be 12 years when I retired.
Oh, damn.
That's fucking crazy. So, he left the team and went to Hawaii to work with, I don't know, the Special Ops Pacific Sock Pack or something like that. He did the gig over there. Something with his family. His mom, wasn't doing good, so he went over there and worked with them, and that's where he retired from. So like once he left the team, you kind of lose touch, especially when you're active. We're fucking busy.
Sure.
And so I talked to this dude, and I don't know, probably 12, 13 years or whatever at that point. And then when I lived down in Missouri, I worked at Bass Pro for a year, and one of the managers, came friends. He had no military background, but anyway, came friends, and we stayed in touch a little bit. And one day he sends me a text, and he goes, "Hey man, you know Pizzo?" I'm like, "That's not a common name." I go, "Pizzo," and he sends me a picture. I go,
"I know a Pizzo, yeah."
What the fuck?
Huh.
I go, "What's he doing there?" And I said, "Have him call me." He called me. He goes, "Hey brother," he goes, "Holy shit, how do you know?" And the same thing, he got a job there at Bass Pro at the gun counter or whatever like that.
Fuck yeah.
And he said, "Hey man, you're an SF guy, they're kind of shooting shit." And he's like, "Yeah, Jeremy Baughn?" He goes, "Why are you saying my brother's name?" Like, how do you know this guy?
That's a very rare occurrence that it actually works. Because I've had a lot of people like, "Oh, I know this guy from the Army. Do you know him?" Like,
John Smith, he's in the Army.
The Army's
you know
actually
him?
pretty big. I don't know if you know this or not, but like Special Forces is obviously smaller, but still, I bet you get that all the time. Like, do you know my cousin? He was in Special Forces. But that's one of the rare occurrences where it actually worked out.
It was pretty cool because he was like, I go, "Dude, what are you doing in Missouri?" He goes, "Dude, I live here." I go, "What?" He goes, "Man, I go, I thought you were living in Hawaii." He goes, "Well, we sold the ranch, and he's got a daughter on the West Coast, one on the East Coast." And he goes, "I was coming to Missouri to hunt for the last 15 years. So I said, let's go in the middle." Mm-hmm. So I'm like, holy crap. I go, "Dude, you know where I'm at?" He goes, you down in Florida or back at Bragg or whatever?" I go, "No, dude, I'm 6 hours north of you." He goes, "I'll be there this weekend." So he came up and we hung out and fished or whatever, and then I brought him back up to hunt this year. So
nice. That's awesome. That's super
awesome.
Cool.
It was awesome to reconnect with him. He goes, "Dude, you have no idea how much I needed this." And then on top of that, which is crazy, is, the Midwest, especially Iowa's a flyover state. It's kind of a hidden secret. Don't move here, anybody.
Yeah.
It's a shithole.
It's fucking cold.
Huh?
It's fucking cold.
It's
that'll
cold.
That'll keep about half the people out.
Yeah. So my nephew came out here to waterfowl hunt. I brought him out here to turkey hunt in this last spring, right? Mm. And he came out here to waterfowl hunt, and he's moving out here.
What?
Yeah.
No.
My nephew. I'm like,
okay.
I go, you serious? He goes, yeah. I go, good.
Like here?
Like
here, Iowa?
Within an hour.
Nice.
Within an hour. Yeah. I'm like,
okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. So that'd be cool.
Yeah, not a whole lot. You don't get a whole lot of transplants into Iowa. Mm-mm. That's what's kind of weird. Like when I got linked up with you, I was like, okay, he's not going to be in Iowa or anywhere close. He's going to be in fucking XSF, dude. Yeah, okay. Florida.
Yeah.
North Carolina.
Did your plane break down along the way? Did you get lost?
Right.
Or
did you just need one more jump in real quick and you just landed in Iowa? I don't fucking know. But after talking with Chase and everything else, and you're like, yeah, I'm fucking Northern Iowa. I'm
like right down the road.
That's very convenient.
Like what the hell are you doing?
So you can make it to the studio. That's when I had the studio in the house, but now it's a little bit more mobile. But we're parking it for the winter essentially. But yeah, that's sick. I like it too. Nice vibe, nice ambiance.
Yeah,
we just did this thing with the lights.
Like it?
Yeah.
The fireplace.
Yeah, the fireplace.
You need a bearskin rug.
I know. We have some African skins we're gonna bring out here.
Oh, cool.
But we just decided not to because I don't know if I'm ready for them to get stepped on. I still like to look at them. Yeah, we could. I still got to get more shit on the walls. It's still pretty bare in here a little bit, but we're getting there, dude. Hey, listen, decorating is not my forte. I don't know feng shui and stuff like that.
Come on, Ashley.
Right?
Come on.
I'm not I don't know kung shui. Feng shui.
Feng shui.
Funky swag. I'm not a funky swag artist here, all right? But I did.
You got to be somewhat domesticated.
I mean,
I know you're still feral, but you got to be somewhat domesticated.
Define domesticated. I'm married.
Yeah.
So that's buzz.
So she does all the heavy lifting. I got it.
When it comes to the decorating,
yeah,
hell yeah. I don't know fucking shit about nothing when it comes to that. I don't know. I'd put like heavy metal posters and other shit in here. It's probably smell like farts.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's I don't know what else. I don't know. That's her thing, man. She's the artist and house stuff.
Yeah,
that's
and then you're just
true.
like, whatever.
I don't argue about decorating. I argue about because she has this thing where she likes to change things. She'll be like, I want to put it here, and then I'll put it there. And she's like, just joking. I don't want it there. I'm like, I don't want holes all over the walls in this motherfucker. You know how long it took me to put this down?
Make up your mind where you want it.
Yeah, I'll put it in. I'll put it up for you. But it's not moving from there. So make sure you're on everywhere you want it. So that's the issue.
Yeah. She get really good at patching holes.
Well, covering holes.
Yeah.
With other things.
With another picture or another mount or something. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But that sounds like you've had a pretty good season then. I mean, as far as for you personally, it's been rough. But as far as other hunters and stuff, your vets that came in?
the vets were successful. The waterfowl guys, they shot. Apparently, it's a big deal. I don't know shit about waterfowl. I don't. Whatever. But they shot a goose that was double banded.
That's
apparently
badass.
That's a big rare occurrence.
That's about as rare as it gets.
Yeah. So they were all excited, and I'm like, I don't fucking care.
It's a big deal to shoot a banded goose, or duck,
but it's double banded.
Double banded's even more. That means it got caught twice. First of all, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Why is that special?
It's
because it means that goose is stupid and got caught twice. He got caught the first time, got a band on him. He got caught another time. He's like, damn. Can't evade these dudes with nets.
I know.
And they're
I don't know. They were all pumped, and I was happy for them. But I was just like, okay.
Yeah, I shot one banded goose in my life, and it was pretty badass. It's pretty cool. It's like, oh shit, look at this motherfucker. Yeah. Got some jewelry, but it's kind of cool because you take the number off of it, and
call it in or something.
You call it in. There's a thing online like band lookup or whatever it is, and then it tells you like, oh yeah, this goose is banded here in Canada or here or wherever else. It tells you kind of its life story. It's banded back in 2003. Yeah. I shot it in let's say 2009. Like, oh shit, that's how approximately kind of ish how old it is, because they like to band them young, so they get more intel from the band, right?
Okay.
So you band an old goose, and then it dies the next year. It's like, well, that was kind of good for nothing.
Yeah.
But you band them a little bit younger, so you have a little more intel on the band and all that good stuff. So,
yeah.
I don't even know what they do with the bands. I don't know. They're not radio bands, not radio card, nothing like that. I don't know what they do with them. I don't know what kind of intel they get, besides after they get killed, and they're like, oh, it got killed in Iowa. Now we know where it died, and approximately how long it lived, maybe. I don't know.
How long it lived and where it migrated, and,
Yeah. I'm sure a lot of them get shot down south. But I don't know either.
I don't really care.
I used to waterfowl hunt quite a bit when I was young.
No, I never. I went once.
It was badass. I want to go again.
It was fun. It was different.
It's cool.
It was definitely different. But if you say, hey, Jeremy, you want to, so I went down there to the E3 to hunt, and so like, hey, yeah, you can come down here and do this deer hunt and stuff, and can I bring my bow? Yeah. So I brought my bow. After I think it was the fourth deer, they said, you're gonna go waterfowl hunting the next day. I'm like, I can't go bow hunting anymore. What? I shot one buck and a bunch of does, right? Okay. But it's still, I just want to go freaking shoot deer.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, you're gonna go waterfowl. I'm like,
good now. You've done your job here.
They're like, you just stop shooting.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it's cool though, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's fun.
It was cool. I mean, I shot what do you call it? A hen and a drake, mallards.
Okay.
Yep. And then I think we killed, I don't know, probably 10, 15 of the group, and killed about 10, 15 of them. I mean, it's different. It's way different than deer hunting, because you can talk, you can bullshit.
Dude, that's what's cool
and
about
it.
That's what I love about all the different things to hunt. How different the tactics are. Like waterfowl hunting, it's like you can sit out there, smoke cigarettes, and fucking chit chat and whatever else, and you're looking around like, fuck geese, lay down. And they come in, boom, 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 boom. They all fall. Like, oh, sick. Kind of ripping cigs again, like you're ripping cigs and fucking joking around, cooking on your stove if you want to, You
just freaking cover your scent and all kinds of shit.
Yeah, you go out there with somebody else, and you shut up. Yeah, but out there you're flapping your jaws, having a good old time.
Yeah,
it's a lot more relaxed. Like that's what's cool about it. Same with gun hunting deer. It's a lot more relaxed. But more about camaraderie.
These guys.
Thing, so.
It was this year, these guys with the migration, I guess it wasn't going on. It was just I guess they were killing local birds. Because the migration wasn't really going on.
Iowa's not the greatest. It's a flyover state even for the waterfowl. I feel like
they say, for what these guys said, they said it's kind of hit and miss. It all depends on what's going on in the weather. Obviously,
big factor.
They could fly right over, or they could, pop in.
Correct me if I'm wrong, waterfowlers, but I think colder it is, the better. And this was kind of like a weird year.
Yeah, it was it was all over. And then, they look at all the reports, what's going on in Canada and Minnesota and all that stuff. But apparently, like Rochester, like my buddy that came out from Virginia to help with the waterfowl stuff. We were talking so where are you at? The first time he came out, and I go, about 45 minutes south of Rochester, Minnesota. He goes, Rochester, Minnesota? You're telling me you live 45 minutes from Rochester? Apparently it's a big freaking waterfowl mecca.
Oh, really? I don't know.
He was all like, you've got to be. He wanted to go up there and just drive around and look at it.
Really?
Yes. I'm like, what?
I guess I don't know. I go to Rochester all the time to buy clothes and shit, because there's no sales tax in Minnesota for clothes.
Yeah,
but
so apparently it's a huge
Rochester, Minnesota.
Rochester, Minnesota.
Big deal in the waterfowl.
Apparently there's a lot of guys that make calls up there, and it's just
no shit.
Yep.
I didn't know that. I know. I mean, Mayo's up there. Mayo Clinic. Yeah. If you're dying,
there's a Shields up there. There's
a Shields. I go to the Shields.
Or Coyote Creek. If I need something.
Yep. But Coyote Creek, is that your bow shop?
No, I'm my bow shop.
That's true. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
But I mean, if I go buy a bow, I usually go to Shields. Get them.
Well, yeah, you work in your own shit. I don't know shit about shit when it comes to bows. Yeah. So I'm not an archery guy.
Yeah.
It's cool. I like bow hunting. It's a great time. But I'm never I don't think I'll ever dedicate myself unless I, retire and I have nothing else to do. I'll get into working my own bows, but it's just that's a a thing that I'm just not interested in tinkering with.
I like it. It's almost like I got into tie-in fly fishing flies for a while.
Okay, that's also something I'm never gonna do probably.
Yeah. So like it's it's okay if I can take this bare bow and I can set it up and get it tuned up and then go kill a deer with it. It's like me tying a fly and using that to go and catch a fish.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I freaking made that fly and tricked that, that fish and then thinking it was a nymph or whatever.
Yeah, but fish are dumb as fuck.
Yeah, but come on, it used to make me feel good.
Bro, I catch fish with half-dead worms.
I know.
And it's like...
Or tannerite, whatever.
I don't know, whatever, yeah. I mean, good job. That's great. I mean, I'm proud of you for doing that,
it's
but fish
like,
are fucking
I take this bare bow and like, you go to a bow shop, obviously there's a lot of bow shops that are good. There's a lot of them that, some young kid doesn't know what the hell he's doing and he doesn't know what he's doing. Right. So like if I'm setting this up, it's just like, hey, I got this rifle, I got my scope, I'm gonna level the scope myself, I'm gonna true it, and it's kind of the same thing as like, if I fuck this up, I have no one to blame but me.
I get that, yeah. I do get that. I guess I just haven't, like when it comes to gun stuff, like putting my own scopes and stuff like that, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing it myself because I have trust issues when it comes to other people touching my guns.
Correct.
But I'm just not really that way. It's probably because I just don't know how to do it, so I haven't figured out how to work on my own bow. So if I take it to someone, I'm like, you're the expert, not me. I don't know shit. Yeah. So I just trust you, and it's always worked out for me. But that's why I do go to Coyote Creek to have them work my bow, because they seem like they do really good work there, and I trust them. Yeah. But like it's not something I have too much shit going on. Like I don't.
I mean, I just
me personally.
I mean, it's just like fletching arrows, right?
Yeah, I've done that one time. I'm like tedious as hell. I did it with my friend.
I mean, so I'm retired, right?
Yeah.
So like,
right.
I get I have a lot to do, but I do it to myself.
Right.
But like, dude, I'm gonna fletch these dozen arrows. It's gonna take me a couple hours,
Right.
And boom.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like setting up your bow and like, okay. And it's I mean, there's fucking YouTube. I mean, there's videos on everything. You can freaking learn how to do it all.
That's true.
And especially like where we are, I mean, the closest bow shops, Rochester.
Yeah. But also, kind of one of the things I look at, I'm like, time versus money spent kind of deal. That's why I don't work on my own vehicles either, because I used to change my own oil and stuff like that. And then I'm like, I'm saving like $5.
And I have to go get rid of this oil.
And now I have to go get rid of the oil. I'm like, I'm just not going to do that anymore, because the other guy can do it for me, and he charges me like $5 to $10 more than what I can do it for myself. I'm like, that's a deal.
Yeah,
that's a steal, bud.
Yep.
And I don't want to do it. So it's kind of the same thing with my bow. I'm like, I could spend the time and figure all that out and everything else, but it's like the cost that it takes me to take it to Coyote Creek and have them set it up, perfectly for me. The cost is worth my time, I guess.
Yeah. So another reason,
right now, I'm not saying I won't ever do it. I shouldn't have said that. Yeah. I shouldn't have said that. I did say that. I shouldn't have said it. But I'm not saying I won't ever work my own stuff. I just haven't felt the urge to do it myself yet.
Another reason I got into set my own bows up in case, the vets are here and there's an issue with one of the guys' bows.
That makes sense.
Boom. We don't have to waste a day or half a day going somewhere to have somebody tie in a peep sight or, I have a press. I have, all the stuff and, to do it. I have backup bows in case it's something catastrophic. I can get another bow set up for him.
Whoops, I dry fired it, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So I get another bow set up for him, and he's back in the game.
That makes, you know what?
So
that makes sense. That totally makes sense.
But I got into it for me, just doing it myself, and because I'm curious, and dude, I think I can do that. So it's not rocket science.
Well, maybe I'll fucking bring my next bow over to your house and we'll work on bows, and then you can teach me, and I'll learn faster rather than looking at a bunch of dumbasses on YouTube.
Yeah. I'm so methodical. Like I have a book and it tells you how to do every little thing, tying in peeps and all that stuff. It's just made like a binder.
Yeah, nice, like a reloading manual, but for a bow.
Yeah, and I've done it 1,000 times, but like it's still good to have, I guess. Paper tuning and all that kind of crap. So,
but you're more like that's the thing. It's like I'm just really like I don't know. I haven't gotten bit by the archery bug. I've gotten bit by the bow hunting bug. I love bow hunting.
Yeah,
it's a huge passion of mine. Absolutely. I just haven't gotten bit by the archery bug. I'm more of a guy, like if I'm shooting that's honestly a reason why I switched to a longbow. Is for one, I get it.
Yep.
It's a lot simpler of a task to set up a longbow than it is a compound. But also it's like, if I don't shoot it, I'm going to shoot like shit. A compound, I'm like, I'm not trying to like sound like anything, you know. I can take my compound and I can shoot it for an hour in the backyard and be like, I'm dropping dimes at 40. I'm like, I'm good.
During the summer, I practice. Boom, when season comes, during season, I typically don't go out there and practice because I'm going out hunting.
Right.
I should go out there and fling an arrow too, just to make sure. You know.
But with my longbow, I do that because like if I take 2 or 3 weeks off of shooting my longbow, I'm like, I pull it back, I'm like, oof, that feels weird. I can't do that. I have to shoot it. You know, I have to shoot because you're training you have no sights.
Yep.
So you're training your mind to your bow, to your arrow weight, all that stuff to get the trajectory on point. So you're for one confident.
So what's your range with that?
This year, 20 yards max.
Okay.
Yeah. Years before when I shot a shit ton, I mean, I was shooting, I was getting consistent hits out to 40 yards with it. But I wouldn't shoot an animal at 40 yards.
That could have really paid off this year.
It would have. It could have. Yeah. But I was doing.
I mean to bring up old stuff.
Right. Reopening old wounds here, you know. But yeah, fuck yeah. But I'd say 20 yards is a good solid. Like that's for one achievable for most people to be very accurate at 20 yards with the longbow. And it gives me that 100% confidence. If it's 20 yards and in, I know when I draw that bow back, I'm going to hit where I'm looking.
Correct.
Get out there 25 yards, it gets a little bit sketchier where my groups start opening up a little bit more. 30 yards, my groups start opening up so much where I'm just like, no.
Yeah.
Right now.
Not even going to try it. Yeah.
Not even going to try it.
I have a longbow. A buddy of mine made it for me. Freaking gorgeous. And I was determined to go and kill a deer with it. Still haven't. There's a year
you should just commit.
That I took my compound and my longbow to the stand. So you got two different arrows. I got a freaking, I got a release, and I got the freaking. It was a pain in the ass because I was like, if a doe walks in 20 yards, I'm a smoker.
Yeah.
But if knowing my luck, the big buck I've been watching is going to show up at 40 yards, and all I have is my longbow.
Yep.
I'd be pissed.
100%. That will happen.
So I took both out a couple times, and I finally said, fuck this.
One more thing to bring to the stand, and da-da-da.
Yeah.
I will say, I did that for years. Where I'm like, okay, October is longbow, and then after that, I want to go to my compound. I've found that I'm just like, I just need to commit, and I made the commitment where I'm like, I'm not going to pick up another compound until I kill something. Like a decent buck with my longbow. That's my goal. I didn't do this year, but I'm like, I'm not touching a compound because if I have that temptation, I will use it.
Yeah.
And I just don't want that temptation. I want to kill someone with my longbow, like really bad. Yeah. So I'm like,
and that's an achievement, man. That's freaking awesome.
It is cool
to say, I got that with my longbow.
Yeah. It'll be when it happens. It'll be awesome. And I found that because I do a lot of ground hunting too on public. Especially if it's like kind of a newish public, and I'm not super confident in like a stand placement, I'll just go out there and like hunt off the ground. I'm very confident off the ground too, and get in spots that make it conducive for ground hunting. Mm-hmm. And I've realized like with a longbow, that is it's better than a compound on the ground. Yeah, because I can get nestled into some tight like thick cover, and you can shoot that motherfucker from my knees, completely horizontal.
Yeah,
and be good, so they can come in really close. Huh. I've gotten deer really, really close. Just nothing that I really want to shoot. Yeah, I did miss a decent buck. He's probably like a 120-inch 8-pointer, but he came in hot and heavy to some rattling, and he was at like 15 yards, and I shot at him, and he spun on me, and I missed him. But
yeah,
it was sick. It was cool. I messed up a little bit. He came in to the rattles, and when he stopped, he was like looking at me, and I'm like, and he saw me drawing. So by the time I went through my draw cycle and I was pulling back, I didn't realize it right then, but he's already like on the way essentially to spin. Oh. So like by the time I got the shot off, he was already. I missed by.
He's already turned. Yeah.
a lot.
But still, I mean,
yeah, it's still awesome and exciting.
It's still a success because, I mean, you tricked that deer and you got him to come in. Mm-hmm. It's just, it stars didn't align.
Yeah.
So.
But no, I mean, someday I will. It'll happen.
Yeah.
I'm confident that'll happen eventually. Or I just won't ever shoot another deer with a bow. I'll just never fill an archery tag ever again.
Really?
Either way. Either I do kill one or I just never fill an archery tag ever again. I made that commitment. I can't go back on it.
Yeah.
I said on the podcast. I said it to too many people. I told too many people I'm not going to do it. So
now it's documented.
So now if I pick up my compound, then people are like,
what are you doing?
Pussy.
Yeah.
Oh. We'll see, though. I don't know. It'll be fun.
Oh. Yeah, so see what else I got going on, man. I think that's about it, man. I got to do some more. God dang. So word has gotten around that I walked the Appalachian Trail.
Mm-hmm.
I probably did 4 or 5 briefings locally. I mean, everything from, the Isaac Walton League? You know what that is? I don't know. They do conservation. Isaac Walton League. I don't know. They do conservation stuff.
Who the fuck's Isaac Walton? Am I stupid for not knowing who that is?
I don't know. It's some so like these guys they do a lot of conservation stuff and they build like duck houses or like bird houses.
Oh, okay.
Stuff like that.
Sure.
So a bunch of old guys, asked me to come and talk about the trail and
mm-hmm.
Whatever. I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And they're like, yeah, a lot of people are interested in that. And then I got a phone call from the it's basically the senior center down in Charles City.
Oh.
So a bunch of old ladies wanted to hear about the trail.
Uh-huh.
And then the word got out to, oh, shit, I gave the Veterans Day thing at the high school.
Oh, like
in Charles City.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Like the pepper.
I did that. So, what's today? Wednesday? Saturday morning, I got given another briefing on military and AT at the Floyd County Museum. I'm like...
AT?
Appalachian Trail.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. So, apparently, I'm like, oh, my God.
That's cool. That's cool, though.
I mean, it's good.
Are you charging for this stuff?
Am I what?
Are you charging for this stuff yet?
My girlfriend said the same thing. She goes, you need to be charging for this shit. I go...
Like, listen,
I'm not freaking charge for this,
I'm not the fucking Obamas here. Right? I'm not going to charge $500,000 for a speech.
Yeah, I know, right? So, anyway.
That's cool, though. That's really cool.
Yeah, I'm like, God dang it. Yeah, I did another talk somewhere else. I don't know. I'm like, holy shit. I don't know. I think they're running out of people to talk. And
they're like, I don't know. It's Jeremy Baughn, he doesn't charge and he's free. He's free and local, so fuck it. So the Appalachian Trail and how long did it take you again?
How
long did it take you to do that again?
6 months.
6 months of fucking just
2,200 miles.
That's so long, dude.
It's a long freaking walk.
What next? Is that your thing now? Are you gonna be a hiker?
No.
Okay.
No, it's a one and done. I got that T-shirt, man.
Did they give you a T-shirt at the end?
No,
of it? You gotta buy one of the gift store.
So my nephew that's moving out here. He's interested in doing it,
mm-hmm.
and people ask me, "Are you gonna do it again? Would you do it again? Like, would I do it again, knowing what I know? Would I do it? Yes, 100%. Would I do it again, just a second time? No, probably not. But if the right person asked me, or whatever, I'd go out there and hike some of it, half of it, maybe,
mm-hmm.
or whatever. I mean, who knows? I might end up doing the whole thing again. But I'm just like,
depends on how cool the guy is you're hiking with.
Yeah,
or gal.
A lot of time together.
I'm not trying to be sexist,
but it's a lot of time together.
That's a long time.
Yeah,
that's a long time to be with anyone. I mean,
yeah.
I'm with my wife all the time. But if we're hiking together,
but the government's
all the time,
involved. It's legal now.
Right?
I mean, I'm
legally obligated.
You got
to
the government involved.
Yeah. But if we were hiking together, I don't know. I don't
know
if she'd like me at the end of that.
So the dude that I
don't know if I'd like me at the end of that.
Yeah. So the dude I met on the trail, I met him about mile 200, and we walked the rest of the way. We hit it off. But again, you're spending a lot of time together. I mean, not even just on the trail when you go into town, you go to eat. I mean, just everything, right? Every day you see this guy. I mean, he sees me. So there were a couple of times where we were just kind of, the gap between us hiking got a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
And it was like, hey, I'll just meet you at where we're camping.
Jeremy, I said 100 meters. All right? Stay out of my 100-meter bubble right now, okay?
So, I mean, I know I got
you fucking stink.
So we got on each other's nerves a few times, but I mean, it's it's going to happen,
Well, I mean, it's like a deployment at that point, dude. Like, SF deployments, I mean, weren't they generally around 6 months or so?
It all depends, it
depends on the mission, obviously.
But
that's I know Marines, they were typically deploying for 6 to 9 months.
Yeah.
And it's like a deployment. I know the Army, I think, did switch to like 9-month deployments now instead of 12 months. But it's like, that's a deployment together. That's a long time to be together. And some of my closest friends in the military that I deployed with, I'm like, dude, there's times where I'm like, Mitch, I want to fucking kill you.
I'm going to kill you. Yeah.
I'm going to end your life.
Yeah.
But just not right now. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to end your life because I need some time to think about this. Make sure.
If they don't get you, I will.
Then that rolls around, you get over it.
Yeah, we got on each other's nerves a few times, but it was like, but no, we're solid.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like, we hiked 2,200 miles together, or 2,000 miles together because, when we met each other.
Well, just because you get mad at each other doesn't mean you don't like each other.
Oh, no.
I think I pissed Ashley off at least 4 or 5 times a day.
Like, yeah, we need a break.
So it's like, and I'm
little lovers quarrel.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. Lovers quarrel or just being a dumbass.
Yeah. We're both type A personalities, so we're both have the right way it needs to be done, or we want to get it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm more of maybe I'm more of an A-, I think. Type A-. It's a little bit lesser than type A-.
Oh,
I'm not quite type A yet. I haven't quite gotten there yet.
So we both have opinions on where we need to go, or our plan or whatever. Sometimes you just got to roll with it and just whatever.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like when it comes to a lot of things, I'm a lot more like my mom, where I'm just like, whatever, fuck it. I've said my opinion and whatever.
Yeah,
whatever you want to do. I was like that in the military too. Like it's just like obviously when I became an NCO, things were different. But that's whatever. But it's like I don't know. I try to let that stuff go now. After after being in the military and then getting out and everything else, I'm like, okay, I need to assimilate into the civilian world and not be so like we're doing it this way. I ran into some issues with boss, not issues. Like when a boss tells me to do something at work, I'm like, I don't respect you. So I think I want to do it like this. No, you're going to do it like this because I'm the boss. I'm like, okay, roger that, whatever.
Yeah.
So there's certain things like I've gotten a lot better at that stuff. But, when you're hiking on a trail and stuff and you want to do one thing and then they want to do another thing, you're like, let's just split up then.
It's basically we're both heading north.
That's true.
And it's on the same trail.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
on the trail,
I'm going to take this way. You're going to take that way.
Yeah. Are there detours you can take though? Like, is it just one trail?
There's one trail. There's all kinds of different blazes and different, there is little shortcuts here and there and stuff. And a lot of times those shortcuts, you don't take the shortcut. Sometimes you should have taken the shortcut, and it just maybe, the trail might freaking, what do you call it? Switchback up the mountain. But this trail, it's 2 miles shorter. Like, fuck, we should have just switched back because this 2 mile or 2 miles shorter is freaking gnarly.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, did you meet somebody else on the trail and you're like, hey, did you guys take that shortcut? You're like, yeah, that was bullshit. And somebody else goes, there's a shortcut? Like, oh no, it was easy hiking. Like, fuck.
Get out of here, dude.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah. So it's just, I don't know. There's different things like that.
Yeah.
It's just, but yeah, there's different trails that go to different things, and there's, you got a trail and you got like day trails, so you're you go into a state forest. There's all kinds of different named trails and shit that intersect the AT and all this stuff.
Oh, I got you. So like there's chunks spotted out where not.
It goes up to an overlook or a waterfall or something like that, and you can come back on the trail, a mile up or whatever. But
we're like, if you want to go out there and walk the trail for a day, then you can fuck around in certain areas.
Day hikers, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is that what you guys call them?
Day hikers.
Fucking day hikers, dude.
Dude, you can smell them.
Oh, I bet they smell good.
Probably. We smell like shit, right?
Yeah, they probably smell great.
And you can smell them coming. You don't even see them, hear them, nothing.
You're fully feral at that point.
You're like, Fucking day hikers.
Yeah. You're like the Indians and they're the colonizers. You know,
we
it's
got
like
native.
Yeah,
we went native.
I wonder. I bet you they could smell the white man. Like back in the colonizing days. You know,
well, just like a deer smells us.
Yeah, right.
You're
a deer. You're a fucking.
And we don't even know we stink. We know we stink, but like we can't smell us.
No, you're accustomed. Yeah.
Yeah, but like everyone else can smell us.
Well, yeah, it's like just like it's kind of similar to going out in the field. Like, I've never walked the trail.
And the day hikers are probably like, oh shit, through hikers. Oh god, oh god,
yuck.
Yeah.
Ugh, don't look at him, guys. Don't look at him, little Jimmy.
These guys.
You don't want to end up like that. Fully bearded out and fucking long hair. Look like Forrest Gump after he got done running across the United States, dude. You know?
Yeah.
Did you shave or cut your hair at all while you did it?
I did. I think I got a couple haircuts.
If I
like
were
one
to,
or two.
If I were to do the Appalachian Trail, I'd just commit fully. Like, no, I'm not touching my face or my head.
I thought about it, but like I tell you what, when the summer came, it got freaking nasty and it got hot. And
that's actually, I think that's why Indians don't grow beards. They can't because they're fully accustomed to being out in the wilderness. Like, it gets in the way.
Yeah,
it's too hot.
So I think I got like a haircut or one that I can remember, but I just kind of trimmed up my beard every once in a while.
That makes sense. I mean, like, yeah. When I first got out of the Army, I didn't cut my hair. Or actually, I think I did cut my hair. Didn't I? Actually, I think I did. I cut my hair a couple times actually, but I didn't shave once. I didn't even trim it for a year.
Whew.
Straight up.
Mustache was to his chin.
Brother, I was Gandalf the Brown because my hair I wasn't gray yet. But dude, straight up, it was crazy.
Oh my god!
Will I ever do that again? No, but it was worth the experience.
Just to do it.
But a year-long growth on your face is a lot of hair.
That'd be annoying as shit.
I mean, you got used to it, but then when I did shave, when I trimmed it down, I'm like, holy crap, this is so much nicer. Like, I don't know how like the Robertson family does it, or like ZZ Top. Like, my God, they've been running those beards since the 70s.
That's
crazy.
I couldn't. No.
I was counting down the days.
Yeah, she didn't want to kiss me, especially after I ate like a cheeseburger. Dude, ketchup.
Shit everywhere.
I couldn't get it off. I'm sitting there like, there you go. I just ketchup, whatever. I have to
go choking on your mustache?
Yeah, 100%. It gets stuck in my teeth. Like, I pull my hair out from between my teeth. And
it's like a pube in your teeth.
Yeah, to tease it out. I got mustache wax stuff to hold it out. To try to keep it away from my mouth.
I thought about it, but then, once it started getting hot, and I was like, fuck, no, I'm getting rid of this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't, and then, I mean, I don't know, it does I don't know how much nutrition, like, your body, it takes to grow that, because, probably not much, but still, it's like, I'm like, no. But a lot of people, they just freaking grow beards and big old beards, and, no, it wasn't for me.
You never grew it out, like, super long in your deployments either?
A little bit, not too much. It's just freaking annoying.
Mm-hmm.
You got your helmet on and shit like that, your chin strap, and shit's all mashed up, and and
that's true. That would be kind of annoying.
Fuck this.
I've seen some SF dudes out there. I'm like, that's got to be like really not comfortable. No. Chin strap just not going on, probably. Actually,
no. Put it under your chin.
Yeah, whatever.
Or just freaking hang it.
What is the point? Like, so with being SF. On to like growing your beard out, was that mainly to like be respected by like the
shows respect with the
Afghans and shit?
Well, it's like the local customs and stuff like that. They if you're clean shaven and stuff like that, like your beard and your it shows your kind of your status in the tribe, and like so. You got a young lieutenant, regular Army guy, he's clean shaven. They might respect him, might not, know.
Yeah, I know just from like, obviously we had a shave when we were overseas as regular Army, but talking to some of the Afghans and stuff like that, they were like,
respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you're not.
It's not so much.
They tell us like, you're not the long beards. Like, no, we're not, dude.
It's
Fuck
not,
you.
it's
all right,
not so
first
much.
of all.
It's not like blending in. I mean, freaking, we're white dudes.
No, well, yeah, you're white dudes, and also you're fully kitted
a lot
out.
bigger.
How many Taliban soldiers have quad nods? Probably none.
Yeah.
Well, maybe now since the pullout.
Thanks, Biden.
Yeah, Biden probably gave him a few quad nods, but you know, it's like, so it's mainly for like a respect thing.
Respect and like, kind of like, I don't know, like customs. I guess, you know, like local customs and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I know, like, I will say, the 5th group guys that we had a mission where the 5th group guys came in and, like, essentially, like, I don't know. They were essentially, like, reinforcements for us because we got into some shit. And they came in with the A&A. And I'm not going to lie, it was hard to tell them apart a little bit.
Really?
Like, they had the A&A uniform on.
Yeah.
The A&A, they were all dressed the same, essentially. So the only difference was that it was night and they had nods.
Yeah.
And the A&A didn't have those nods. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So,
it's
like, it was one of those things where I'm like, okay, I kind of that makes sense in that realm of things. But
you know, obviously, you know, you got relaxed grooming stands here and there. You know, it's not like every deployment. You know, like we use Central and South America. We usually don't have relaxed grooming stands. We're not blending in. We're not trying to, you know, it's not part of their culture and all that kind of stuff.
So it's
like over in Iraq, Afghanistan, yeah.
So it's legitimately like you weren't relaxed grooming standards for every mission.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. And like, hey, relaxed grooming standards tomorrow. Grow a beard. No, it doesn't happen like that.
Right.
They're like, hey, we're going to Iraq. We're going to Afghanistan. Whatever.
Yeah.
Boom. You're on relaxed grooming standards, and you start growing your shit out. So
that makes sense.
So yeah. But,
yeah.
Oh, I got So I want to clarify something. So you and your brother did a podcast, and you were talking about Tim Kennedy.
Oh yeah,
right. So you're talking about Tim Kennedy.
That fucking episode went kind of wild. I don't know why.
He's been radio silent, hasn't he?
He sure as fuck has.
Holy
shit! Probably because of us.
Well,
no,
it's probably
he didn't listen to Victory Drive.
Yeah. So I have.
Sorry.
You know, we could talk a little bit about that, but you guys are talking about the SIF. Like,
yeah.
And you guys are like, oh, I think it's like support. Oh no. Somebody did. I think maybe Jordan did.
Jordan did. I'm blaming on him.
Anyway.
He's not here to defend himself. Yes, you are 100% right. There was some misspeaking that happened. So yes, please clarify.
So the SIF is basically it's called. Well, it's changed its name. It went away. I think it's back now. But it's basically the Commanders in Extremis Force.
Yeah.
So it's like
the Commanders what? I'm sorry.
Commanders in Extremis Force.
In Extremist?
In Extremis.
In Extremist?
In Extremis?
Like, okay.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't know. A bunch of fucking dudes that go kick in doors and fucking shoot people.
Okay, got it. Yeah, right.
So basically, it's like a commander's like basically a hatchet force that he has on call.
Oh, all right.
You know. Mm-hmm. So basically, every SF group has a SIF. Mm-hmm. And now it went to CRIF or CRIP or some shit. And anyway, I don't know what. I think it's SIF. Basically, it's a SIF. And so that one company is probably about 70, 75 operators, right? And you got support and all that stuff. It's totally separate from the group. I mean, it's part of, like, mine was part of 7th group, right? Mm-hmm. So I was in the SIF for 9 years. So what we do...
you were in the SIF for 9 years.
I was in the SIF for 9 years.
Okay.
And so I did the assault piece, I did the recce, the sniper piece, and stuff like that. So I spent a lot of time in the SIF.
Oh, okay, so you know what the fuck you're talking about, then. Because we don't know what the fuck we were talking about.
Yeah. but I mean, so anyway, so this force, we go to, it's called Sephardic. So it's basically like door kicking school. It's like 2.5 months long, right? Mm-hmm. You shoot in, you do CQB, fast roping, breaching, you do all this stuff. Basically hostage rescue training.
Is that like, because I've heard that term before. Is that part of like Delta's training too? Like, do they?
So
Delta
has their own. Oh shit! What do they call it? The OTC, Operator Training Course. It's kind of like, but this is like the SF version.
Okay.
The SF, you know. So it's there at Range 37 there at Fort Bragg, and basically you're just shooting. I mean, you shoot fucking thousands of rounds a week. Mm-hmm. You know, pistol, rifle, CQB, breaching, fast roping, infill, exfil, all this stuff.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know, vehicle lock, everything. So once you graduate from Sephardic, then you go. Now you're in the SIF, because what the SIF does is basically like, so you each each SF group has a theater of responsibility, right? So like 7th group is all Central and South America, right? So now I have this force who are Spanish speaking, 2-hour recall. We're always, there's always half of the troop, half of the company is on call. So in 2 hours, we can be loaded up on a plane freaking down to South America. So CAG, they draw from all branches and they, a lot of regiment guys and stuff like that, and some SF guys. But typically they don't know that language. So like us having the same basically capabilities. So like the recce detachment, what we would do is we have an assault force, two teams as an assault force, and they were basically our QRF. So if we infield, so like we would plan, like let's say some shit's going down in Honduras, right? And there's a crisis going on. We need eyes on this target, like ASAP and all this stuff. So we would plan en route on the bird, and we could halo in, not even land. We halo in, and the QRF is there on the bird. They land at the airfield, and the rest of the assault forces are our QRF in case we get compromised, something like that. We get there on the ground. We got eyes on the target. CAG spinning up. They're coming down, right? So their recce detachment, what they could do is they could either bump us out, infill, come in and bump us out, but then there's obviously a risk of compromise, or we could split the target in half. We've done that before. Is they take the north side of the target, we'll take the south side. So they infill their guys. They take their half. We'll take our half, and a lot of times what they'll do is we'll hit that target with CAG simultaneously.
Okay.
Like we have buildings, freaking these buildings, they have those buildings. They come in, we hit the target, we exfil, boom. So it's basically, and also like we do FID missions, foreign internal defense. So like we spend a lot of time in Central South America training like their special forces and all that stuff, Spanish speaking guys. So we have rapport with those guys. So if something's happening in Honduras or El Salvador or whatever like that, we probably know guys there, and we worked with those
You're still
units.
talking specifically like when you're on SIF, right?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So we've worked with those guys before, those units and all that stuff in country. CAG may have, their tier 1, equivalent. But like we have, one where we speak the language, and we have this basically we have a smaller package. We can get there quicker while they're spinning up too and get in country. So and then also outside of that, like Iraq, we just do direct action, high value targets, just unilateral missions sometimes with CAG and stuff. Yeah.
So and just so everyone knows it's listening, CAG and Delta.
Correct.
Same thing.
Same thing. Yep.
So just so people are, we're interchanging those terms a little bit here.
Yep.
So okay, so with SIF, I think my brother and I, what we're in the understanding of like, would like newer SF operators get dumped into SIF before they get assigned a team?
Typically, no. So, and this is, you guys are talking about Tim.
Yes.
Yeah. So he was.
Let me clarify something real quick. So I heard this from this is like secondhand knowledge I was hearing where when we're like maybe downplaying the SIF's team thing where it's like it's kind of an understanding that maybe before like a operator got assigned to a team they would just get dumped into SIF because they're like direct action is a little bit easier to grasp before you get assigned.
So you got to you have to get selected to go to the SIF. You have to pass the shoot
from
in
the teams
from a white side team, a regular SF team. So you have to shoot into the course. You have to make the shoot in. Then you have to you have to go through and pass the course on.
So the shoot in is essentially your selection to make sure you're it's simple, competent enough to shoot.
It's an M4, or a 9. It's a. I think we shot M4 and 9mm. 25 meter bowls and M4. Right. It's simple. If you can shoot your SFT, you should be able to shoot. Right.
Yeah.
You should be shoot in. But like, there's a lot of white guys on the white side teams that have been there for a long time. So like, typically a guy doesn't come right out of the Q course and go right to the SIF.
Okay, so that's where the Tim Kennedy.
However,
okay,
So when I was in Sephardic, going through that course, so I came to SF in 2003. I went to the SIF. I went to Sephardic in like 2005. 2005. Yep. I went to Sephardic, right? So I was on a white side team for like 2 years.
Oh, so you weren't even like on that side for that terribly long. Is
the
that
white
pretty
side
quick?
team? No, it was actually pretty quick.
That seems like pretty quick.
My sergeant major liked me. There's some other stuff going on. Sergeant major liked me. And he said, hey, you can either go to Halo School or you can go to Sephardic. I'm like, well, what the fuck's Sephardic? And I kind of knew. So I asked some of the team guys, the guys in the company, I was like, hey, if you had a chance to go to Halo School or Sephardic, what would you do? He goes, you can go to Halo School later, go to Sephardic. So I was like, okay, guess I'm going to Sephardic. So that's where I went. While I was in Sephardic, some of the instructors were like, oh my God, like, you excited Tim Kennedy's coming to your company? I'm like, who the fuck is Tim Kennedy? I had no fucking
So they
clue.
knew.
And he was in the Q course. Right?
So they already. Was he already famous before he.
So he was a fighter. He was a fighter, right?
That's right. He was
a fighter before he came in the Army and stuff, right?
Okay.
So, like, I think he went through the 18 X-ray program. So, through the Q course, instructors got to know who he was. And, there's a big Tim Kennedy, oh, my God. And I'm like, I don't fucking know. I hope he can shoot. I hope he's, a good, because I don't know. So he came right from there was a lot of controversy within the company in the SIF.
Because that's not normal.
It's not normal at all.
Okay.
So some general, some whoever pulled some strings and freaking, hey, he's coming to the company. So anyway, he came to the company, and so he was there. Then he came to the recce detachment. But yeah, he had, he come to, he fucking walk in right here and kick my ass, right? He's a fucking good fighter.
Yeah, he's a top 10 middleweight dude.
He's a freaking great fighter. I never personally had any issues with him. He's just his head's kind of big.
100%.
Whatever.
Right?
Right?
I mean, that's obvious.
You come out of the Q course, you come off the street, you go, you're a Green Beret now, and you go right to the SIF. Your head's probably going to get a little bigger, and you're a fighter before, and
right.
So his ego, his head was kind of getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Well, so you pass everything
and luckily, one of his first team sergeants, John McPhee. John?
Yeah, sure.
So
I don't know John, but yeah, I've heard the story.
So John, he was a CAG dude, right?
So you know
John.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So John, he, Tim came to his team, and John squashed that.
Well, so yeah, I've heard Shrek talk about, or John talk about on. A lot of people know John Shrek McPhee. Whatever. He's gotten his own name now. Especially after whatever. But yeah, I've heard that on a podcast before where he's like, yeah, to beat the fuck out of that guy.
Oh yeah.
Had to put him in his place.
Yeah. So and that's probably what needed to happen.
Yeah.
And then so anyway, yeah. So I don't know. I've heard this stuff about Tim, about how. He's almost like a damn SEAL, man. Like,
yeah, that's funny you say.
I'm a SF Ranger, this and that. So am I, but like, I'm not gonna say I'm the best at everything. And
right.
Yeah, I suck at this. Okay, I admit it. Yeah, there's Tim he's an SF dude. He went to Ranger school. I don't know if he got on a grad or not. I don't know. I don't care.
Right.
Whatever. His tab looks the same as mine. I don't care.
Yeah, it doesn't say his tab doesn't say Ranger H.
I don't fucking care. Sew it on a different thread. Whatever.
It's still Velcro, bitch.
But yeah, it's Velcro now. But he went to SODIC. He went to our sniper course twice.
Yep.
So we went there twice, and the whole, and what happened, and what the stories I hear with the fucking ruck full of grenades and all this shit. I call bullshit on that, man. I wasn't there. I don't know, but god dang, like, you got a rucksack full of 50 grenades. I don't think my whole Army career and SF career I've seen 50 grenades, let alone carry them on a mission,
right?
Or have them in a truck. I don't know.
Well, I wasn't SF or nothing, obviously. Like, I was just a regular Army guy. Started in the National Guard, went active duty, and I was field artillery and active duty, which was not great. I I've never even seen that many grenades either, but I also wasn't SF, so I'm like, okay, whatever, benefit of the doubt, whatever. But like that seems like very abnormal. And like I've done missions, like we've had when we were in Afghanistan, we did some pretty wild shit for a bunch of nasty girls. But like I've spent a lot of time with SF dudes, and I never seen them carry.
I mean, we
more
have,
than a few grenades.
And we have
dude,
frags, and we got the little small freaking.
You guys got cool shit, but you didn't.
Little freaking.
No one's carrying around 50 grenades. That's too much weight.
No,
that's way too much weight.
That's a pound of C4 per grenade.
That's a lot of weight, dude. That's a 50-pound rucksack with nothing else in it. There, right there.
Yeah. Anyway, so I mean, interesting. You could pick that story apart and call bullshit, and all that stuff. I really don't care. The thing that I have a problem with, and the thing that kind of irks me is, like, if we're gonna go down to the local VFW, we're gonna I'm gonna tell a war story, and I'm gonna fucking boast, talk it up, and like, get a free beer, or freaking get some laugh out of it. No harm, no foul. But when you're doing that, and you're getting $150,000 speaking engagements and stuff like that, and like you do it for monetary gain, and it's kind of coincidental that a lot of the guys that he says, he references to stuff like that, they're all dead. Like our buddy Conrad, there's one guy I heard him say his name, Alex. He's alive, as far as I know. He's a good dude, but I'm just like, it's kind of coincidental.
Well, to me, it seems like it's like, man, for one, ballsy to write a book like that's at minimum exaggerated truths, if not blatant lies. But the thing that bothers me about Tim is that, dude, he has an amazing life story already.
Dude, you've already made it. Dude, why do you need to do this?
Fighter, top 10 middleweight of the world. In the world. One of the top best fighters at 185 pounds out of anyone in the entire fucking world. That's an amazing accomplishment.
Yeah.
SF, amazing accomplishment. Ranger school, sniper, all these things. He has a fucking pedigree of truth. Why?
Why? I don't know.
Why do that stuff? And the thing that also bothers me is like some of the speech engagements he's done. Like I heard him, and I'm not trying to put. I'm pretty positive. I'm pretty sure he's a Christian. It seems weird to me as a Christian too to be like talking to these speech engagements, being like, talking about like drinking out of the skulls of your enemies and how fucking badass that is. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, okay, yes, being in the military, especially SF, you're gonna have to kill people. I get that, but just like killing anything, whether it's an animal or a human being, in my opinion, it should be done with a heavy heart, especially as a Christian.
Correct. Yeah.
It's not something that I, for one, ever seek glory for. Be like, this is how many people I've killed. Like, respect me. Like, this is awesome. Like, killing people is awesome and so much fun. It's not, dude. Like, it's not a good time. Like, war, you have to do what you got to do in war, but at the same time, like, that's not something to be like talking to a bunch of civilians about in that way.
Correct.
Like, that's not right.
No.
It's not, like, war, you got to do what you got to do, but it should be done with a heavy heart. Like, I know there's other people that may think differently, and there's old school veterans from like World War II and Vietnam that talk about it and talk about it in a very nonchalant like way. And maybe that's their way of coping, is to make it seem like super badass in their head. But at the same time, like, dude, like, you're still like, it's still a human life. And as a Christian, I feel like all human life is precious.
Correct.
If I have to take that life from the earth, it should be done with some grace.
Correct.
And respect.
Yep.
And talking like that, it just makes me feel a little weird about it. It makes it when I hear that stuff, it makes me feel like it's a guy that is, because I've heard other veterans talk like this, especially guys, I know guys personally that didn't do a whole lot on their deployment. No disrespect towards that. Deployment's a deployment. You did your job. I did my job. You did your job. You did way more badass stuff than I've ever could even dream about. But at the same time, it's like we all did our job, and the people I hear talk like that generally didn't do as much. So they're trying to, and I'm not saying this about Tim, I'm just saying generally speaking, those guys that talk like that are generally trying to compensate for their lack of action.
Correct. They wanted to have those stories.
Yes.
They wanted to have that experience and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And they feel like they missed out. They didn't have that opportunity, freaking dude, if I didn't have the opportunity to do some of the stuff, freaking great. Mm-hmm. You know, I didn't want to do some of the shit that I did.
Right.
I want to be mission successful and, be a productive team member and all that stuff. But if we didn't have to fucking smoke those 8 dudes, then okay, we can capture them.
Right.
It's even better. We can get intel off them.
Yeah.
I'm not just gonna shoot them. Just shoot them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, another thing that kind of irked me is, so you have the younger generation. They look up. They hear these stories of Tim, and they think, oh, that's an SF guy. That's what. No, that's not what. That's not what it's about.
Yeah.
And so now, and then you're talking about his. He was already. His accomplishments are freaking huge, right?
Yeah.
So, to do that and to risk ruining your reputation for that is so fucking retarded.
It seems very stupid.
So stupid. It's like, why? You were already there,
dude. Yeah.
I don't know, because the internet never goes away.
Oh no.
It never goes away.
And neither do books. And thousands and thousands of books.
And I've sat down with, teammates. Mm-hmm. They were on the team, and they're fucking pissed. They're all pissed.
I'd be pissed.
Yeah. So we're all pissed. Mm-hmm. It's just like, dude, what a piece of shit. Mm-hmm. Why? Dude, you had a good career. So you didn't kill 50 people. Okay, good.
That's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I never want to denigrate anyone's service that they've conducted. But when you start talking crazy, dude, you kind of open up a Pandora's box.
Correct.
And it can't be shut, dude. Especially when you get caught fabricating.
Yeah.
I totally understand. I've had these conversations with other guys I deployed with. I remember things differently than Schmitty does. I remember things differently than Joe did.
But not drastically
not
different.
That drastic. I saw the same experience through my eyes they saw through their eyes. Yep. We remember different things. Different things struck us to be more of a core memory than other things.
Yep.
But the main subject is still there.
Correct.
If I smoked 50 dudes with a fucking,
we would all remember it.
If I carried up 50 hand grenades into a firefight and used all of them and killed X amount of guys, everyone would remember that.
And using a weapon system that wasn't even a Shytac.
Right?
Come on.
Yeah.
I acquired it, dude.
Mm-hmm. And some of the things that he said he did over there, why? It's like, I hope that they're lies, because if they're not, then he really does need to be investigated for war crimes, because there was a lot of stuff that was that he said where I'm like, oof.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if he was trying to run from some kind of political office and he was just trying to boast his ego or boast his reputation or whatever. But you're already at that point. You don't need to.
He already had the pedigree, dude.
You don't.
Guess what? Politicians don't fucking know any better. Neither does the majority of the voting population. They're going to see that, SF, UFC fighter, well respected, vote. But when you start lying, dude, and especially blatant lies, yes, politicians do that all the time. They get caught, and no one gives a fuck. So maybe he still has a chance.
I don't know. But he's been radio silent for quite a while.
He has, and that's probably a good thing.
That's probably a good thing. Yeah. So.
Honestly, for him, it's also as I don't want to, I don't ever want to it sucks because I thought Tim Kennedy was pretty cool.
Yeah.
For when I first heard about him, I'm like, oh, this guy's fucking wild and crazy. That's cool. That's cool. He's
a
wild, crazy dude.
I got some pictures of Tim. So it's just.
I'm just gonna check something.
What's that?
I'm just gonna check this shit real quick. Make sure this shit's
okay. You good?
No, we're good.
So I got some pictures of Tim. I was scrolling through some pictures. I don't know. One of the my camera guy wanted some pictures when we were doing that podcast kind of YouTube thing that you watched.
Oh yeah.
And he wants some military pictures. So I was scrolling through a bunch of hard drives and shit and looking, and I came across a couple of pictures of Tim from Al-Asad, Iraq. Right. So we were up in Al-Asad, Iraq.
Oh, so you deployed with Tim too?
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah.
So you don't just know him from the team.
Oh yeah, I deployed to Iraq with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
So.
All right, yeah.
So we were up in Al-Asad and stuff like that, and we take civilian clothes, and so run around civilian clothes unless we're going out on target, right?
Mm-hmm.
And go to chow hall, whatever like that. And so everybody's got t-shirt, freaking, fucking 511 pants, whatever pants, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And like Tim comes out and he's got like these. He's got like a button down freaking short sleeve shirt and his butt unbuttoned to here. His hair's all done and he's got like these boots on and just like these designer jeans on and like, dude, we're in fucking Iraq.
Like buckle jeans?
Oh yeah, dude, they were all bedazzled and shit. I'm like,
bedazzled? Oh shit.
I was like, what in the fuck? Who is this guy?
Oh my god.
And again, I never had any personal issues with him. While I was on the team or in the company or anything like that. But it's just like, I saw that, and everybody was just kind of like, what the fuck?
Dude, I will say, one thing that Tim really does have going for him is, like, I seen his fucking poster cutout from 511, because he was sponsored by them and he did a bunch of, stuff.
Oh, he photographs well.
What?
Oh, he photographs well.
He photographs well. But I'm just going to say, like, if that's not, like, accentuated by any means, he's got a fucking ridiculously big butt for a dude. Like his ass is like I walk by and I'm like, holy shit, that dude has got a fucking badonk on him, man. Holy shit. Or 511's just doing their job and like saying like, hey,
extenuating
really showing off the male curves.
Oh yeah.
But I'm like, damn, dude.
I don't know.
I don't know if you saw that in the designer jeans or not, but
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I never.
I was hoping for some confirmation that he does have a huge ass. With all due respect, big butt.
Yeah. So we were there in Al Asad for maybe a month and a half, and then me and 6 other dudes went down to Baghdad because there were some SEALs. So we went down there and helped train these SEALs because they're having issues with these guys. And so our company was doing split company ops. So like half of our company was down in Baghdad, the other half was up in Al Asad. Okay. So after I left, the rest of the company there in Al Asad, Tim was there and John was there and stuff. And John's a fucking animal on target. He's freaking.
Oh, so yeah. I mean, legit.
He's legit.
Yep. Okay.
So learned a lot of shit from him. He brought a lot of knowledge and shit from the unit over.
So wait, was he with you after CAG?
Yeah. So
okay.
He got asked to leave CAG.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
He had some stuff going on. Got asked to leave, and I guess he was when he first he was in Ranger Regiment, and then I think he went to 7th. He went to 7th group, and then he tried out for CAG, got selected, and he was over there for who knows, maybe a decade.
Oh, so he's a regiment dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then SF, and then he went over there. So when he left the unit, he came back to 7th group. So he came to the CIF, and he was there maybe a year or so. When we came back from Iraq.
Was he Master Sergeant at the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was a team sergeant.
He was a team guy. Okay.
Yep. So when we came back from Iraq, we were getting ready to. No, we didn't move yet. So a lot of dudes were moving around and stuff like that, and I didn't see John again. John, I guess he went and taught in the schoolhouse or did something. I don't know, in Yusufik or I don't know.
Okay.
He did something.
So the John stuff, like everything he's said and everything else, he's like a legit fucking.
Oh yeah, he's a freaking. Yeah.
Okay.
You'd want to take him to war.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he seems like it. Like I've seen some of the podcast.
He's a character.
Yeah,
but
I only know him from the internet, from podcasts and stuff like that. And I'm like, watch some of his podcasts. I'm like, God damn, this dude is motherfucking intense.
Oh, I've seen some funny shit on Target before.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if I should. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I should say it, but yeah. We caught this.
We'll let him tell that story someday if he ever.
What's that?
We'll let him tell the story someday.
Yeah. We caught a HVT and we're doing battlefield interrogation. Interrogating the guy. We're taking him back, but like. It was fucking hilarious. We didn't hurt the guy or nothing like that, but hurt the dude's pride. Hurt the dude's pride for sure.
Well, that's fine.
But he was a bad cat anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a good dude to have on target. So, but yeah, so
that's one guy I've always wanted to meet too. He's
a character, man. He's a character. Yeah.
He just seems like that's probably the best way to put it.
Yeah.
He seems like a real character.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way, all due respect.
Yeah.
You know, but he seems like a fucking wild guy.
Funny. He chewed my ass a couple times.
Okay.
I mean, like no shit. Like, dude, I'll fucking tell the story. So I just finished Sephardic, right? And you were clearing houses and shit like that. And one of the techniques they taught us is instead of a low carry, a high carry. Like seal, you see seals do it all the time, right?
Yeah, it looks cool.
High carry, and then like as soon as you get in you can pop it down, right? So I've been training this way for 2.5 months, right? So like, I come to the company, and we're hitting this freaking mountain. We're doing some training, hitting a freaking target, and he's like, "Who the fuck was that doing the high carry?" And all? I'm like, dude, it's muscle memory now, you know. Anyway, he chewed my ass. I did it again by accident.
Whoops.
Right after he said that,
What was he saying? Just like, that's fucking stupid.
Hey, motherfucker. I go, sorry, that's how they train us in Sephardic, That's, I mean, it's a technique, obviously.
Uh-huh.
But he goes, unless you practice. I'm like, dude, I've been doing that for 2.5 months. Yeah. Shooting thousands and thousands around. I don't know how many targets we had hit in Sephardic. But anyway, I stopped doing it.
Well, it was like, what was his reason for it? Just like, that's fucking gay.
Well,
you look like a seal.
Well, no, it's just he goes. It's his reasoning. I think was it's easier to come up on a target than come down on a target.
Okay.
And then you're in a shoot house, and there's usually a catwalk, and observers or stuff like that. So like, you're doing a live fire, your gun, So I get that safety standpoint.
Yeah. Okay.
On a live target, stuff like that, it doesn't fucking, whatever.
Whatever you got to do, yeah.
So
I got what you're saying.
That was kind of,
so like, yeah.
I'm like,
more of a personal ass chewing.
Correct.
Oh yeah. You didn't like fucking. I don't know.
No.
I don't even know what.
No.
Yeah.
No, I didn't do anything bad, but
also, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, just seeing him talking to some people, I'm like, I don't want to get my ass chewed by him either.
Oh no,
that'd suck,
dude. I was like, dude, I'm new to the company. I was freaking out. No.
So was he there when you got there?
Yes.
Okay.
So even though you pass Sephardic, you got to go to the SIF and meet with the sergeant major and all the team sergeants. Actually, no, it was before Sephardic. I think it was. You go over there to the company and you meet with the sergeant major and all the whatever team sergeants are available, and they fucking grill you.
Oh, like a board type situation.
Yeah,
okay.
Kind of like we want this guy coming or no.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically you're getting selected by them. Even though you got a slot to go to Sephardic, sergeant major might pick up the phone and say, no, he's not coming here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think Tim was kind of pushed on the sergeant major. At the time.
Yeah, I'm not making a whole lot of comparisons with that, but like that happens.
Yeah.
Like it's like it happens. I feel like it happens maybe a lot less in SF world than it does like regular Army, but the people that shouldn't be in certain positions definitely get pushed through.
I think it was a lot.
They know, not what they know, kind of situation.
I think a lot of it was like a recruiting tool.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've heard that with Marcus Luttrell and stuff too, and like some of the stuff that came out about him and everything else, where it was like Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I know Marcus as well.
Do you?
I don't know him.
Well,
I met him and spent time with him.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard some allegations, and I think I've heard him also personally say, like, the lone survivor thing was like a recruiting tool, essentially.
Who knows?
Right. Only he does.
Yep.
He's the lone survivor. That did happen. That is real.
Yep.
That story is real. But I want to say that that's the allegation where they're like, yeah, well, that book was written as essentially by the Navy for a recruiting tool.
So yeah,
but
he
I
was,
don't know. But like what I'm getting at is like I could see that where they're like, oh, Tim Kennedy, he's already at least semi-famous at this point. Like he has a big name already in certain circles. A lot of people know him. We can use him for recruiting tools as long as he passes all this stuff. Obviously, he still needs to make the standard, but let's push him into this stuff.
Yeah.
Because we seen that like after they allowed females into combat arms. I mean, I seen that firsthand.
Yeah.
Like as artillery, this is much different scale.
Mm-hmm.
But as artillery, it's like to be a gunner in field artillery, you need to be an E5. Mm-hmm. And that's an NCO position.
Okay.
Right, an E5 position.
Okay.
So the guy that pulls number one pulls the string, but he's the one loading powders, verifying shit, right?
Correct.
That's an NCO position. And we had a female made it through basic and AIT, and she was going to be the first 13 Bravo female. And I didn't see it personally, but I was there for the call down because she was coming when I was leaving, right? So I never met her personally, but they're like, right when she gets there, as soon as she's coming in as I think she basically, as soon they already had it down from higher. As soon as she's eligible, she's getting promoted. Like, there's no fucking, send her to the board. She's getting promoted as fast as possible. And right when she gets there, she's going to be in a, put her as a team chief or gunner position. Put her in an NCO slot already. Straight out of fucking AIT. It's like, what are we doing? Like, you have to work your way up driver. Correct. If you're in a paladin, if you're heavy, you're driver, or you're fucking humping rounds, or you're number one man loading rounds, doing that kind of stuff. Then you earn your way in as an NCO into an NCO position.
It's
straight
almost
from AIT.
What is it?
That put into that position
G.I.
is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And then that's when I'm like really like cemented in my loins, where I'm like, I'm out of here. Like, for one, my daughter's back at home in Iowa. I'm like, she's going to miss me a whole lot more than the Army's going to, so I'm getting the fuck out.
Yeah.
And also, I'm like, I don't like where the military's going.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, that had a huge impact on me as a soldier. I'm like, I can see the writing on the walls here. Mm-hmm. The repealing don't ask, don't tell kind of thing, I'm like, that's weird. I don't like that. But whatever. I'll move on.
Yep.
Still dudes that one dude might just like dudes. Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. And then they're like, females in combat arms. I'm like, that's not going to bode well. I'm out of here. This is not the way. Men and women are different. We all know
there's
this.
females in SF now.
Did anyone make it through?
I don't know.
I know that they were trying. There was like females that got ranger tabs.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are we doing, bud?
I've met one of them.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like,
a guy I know.
Actually, I'm not sorry. Fuck you.
You know, there's
sorry.
the two females that graduated Ranger School, the first two.
Yeah, I heard.
One of my guy I know was married to her. Might as well be a dude. Yeah, but
I just don't. That's not smart, man. That's just not smart. Like, you were an infantryman, SF, all the things. I was an infantryman, and I was also 13 Bravo, like field artillery.
So CAG does have female, I want to say, operators.
There's already a special operations slots for women.
And they, I mean, they gather human intelligence. They use them in different roles and stuff like that.
Makes
sense.
But
like, unless they need a female on target to search women or do whatever. Like, every once in a while we had to take a female with us.
Yep.
Kept her in the back.
Totally understand.
But obviously, as rules of engagement, as the war progressed and all that stuff, is obviously, we're getting a lot of pushback because, we're searching women, patting them down, make sure they don't have a freaking
but if you're a
something.
dude and you're patting down an Afghan woman or an Iraqi woman, you could essentially be sentencing her to death.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's not good.
Yeah.
We don't
so
want to
that's
do that.
why we would take women
Makes
on
sense.
target just to search them, and then boom.
The thing is, I'm not against female roles in some type of special operations type capacity. I'm against them being SF in infantry and field artillery. That doesn't make sense. Like, for me, it's like, make it make sense.
Yeah.
If it doesn't make sense, why the fuck are we doing it? What's our job here?
Yeah.
Is our job to be politically correct, or is our job to close with and destroy the enemy? Like, what is our job as in the military?
You can have
is our job in the military
attachment to serve that one role.
It's not. They're not going to have them on target. It doesn't make sense.
No,
it just doesn't. I'm even more far off than like Hegseth is, where he's like, well, if they pass a standard, and if the standard is set and they pass it, then good on them. No, I don't even think if they pass the fucking standard, they should be in there. This is not a place for women.
No.
In my opinion.
Yeah, there's obviously there's horrific shit that happens in combat on target, all that stuff. And like, okay, let's say we get in a firefight, and it's as a guy, you always have that instinct to help the woman. Most guys do.
Big issue.
She gets hit, you're gonna risk your safety, just to run out there and take care of her just because she's a woman.
100%.
rather than take care of the threat. And then, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously, you don't, SF, we're not in freaking the nicest of locations, and
Not usually, no.
they don't send us to freaking nice places. So
Yeah.
you have that, and then you have you got 11 dudes on a team, and you got a female. Somebody's trying to bang her.
100%.
And then there's another teammate who wanted to bang her, and now
So the big issue is
it just causes all this freaking bullshit.
And then the feminists and the leftists and stuff, or whoever's pushing it, they'll be like, well, just keep your dick in your pants. Like, don't rape them. Like, tracking. You're right.
Yeah.
Will not rape.
Yeah.
However, try to court. Yes, that's going to happen. And if she decides, like, oh, yeah, I'm going to bang this dude. And then she decides, like, I didn't like that. I don't want to do this anymore. Boom, sexual harassment. Like, there's a Sharps case on the books, and I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen firsthand, where it's like something happens. Boys and girls get together. They decide it's a good time to fornicate, and then they're like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. But I also am gonna throw a sexual harassment case to this guy just because he's a piece of shit and I don't like him anymore. Okay, maybe he's a piece of shit, but also, did he rape you, or was there anything outside of consent that happened? I've seen it happen where it's not, and that's just the nature of the beast, dude. That's the nature of the beast. Once you start mixing it together like that, it's like
you need to eliminate. You just squash it.
You squash it. Just it's not helping. It's not making the fighting force more lethal.
No.
So what the fuck are we doing?
It's a distraction.
Why are we doing it?
Yeah.
It's like there's no reason. There's no force multiplier there. No. So what are we doing? So that's just my 2 cents on the fucking female thing. That's the big reason why I got out. I'm like, it's just the military is not for me anymore.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I had goals. I was gonna go with selection stuff too.
When did you get out? What year did you get out?
2018.
Okay. So that was way after me. So I was 2014. So. Mm-hmm. It wasn't there yet. All that shit. It was still good.
It was getting there. Like there's rumors.
There was all kinds of bullshit going on, and
Don't Ask, Don't Tell got repealed when you were in. I know that.
What's that?
Don't Ask, Don't Tell got repealed when you were in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think females. I think they got fully introduced in combat arms. Is
20?
It had to have been shortly after you got out.
Oh, really?
It might have been 20. It was right before. It had been 2015 because it was before Trump got elected. It was the last year or so of Obama that they did it.
Okay.
So. Yeah. Damn shame.
Yeah. So.
What do you do? Oh well.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm in Iowa now.
Yeah, I know. Now I don't give a fuck. Like in the civilian world, females can do whatever the fuck they want. No issues. My wife's like fucking cop, for Pete's sake. And there's some guys that say women should be cops. Like, I think certain women should be cops. Like, it makes sense. But at the same time, it's like, you're not like cop and infantry overseas it's a much different world.
I think if I picked up a copy of the Army Times before Trump came in, I'd be like, what the fuck is going on? Mm-hmm. There'd probably be all kinds of
oh shit, dude.
I mean, you can hopefully things are getting righted.
Well, that's a big ship to turn around. You can only turn it so fast.
Yeah.
It's like the females in combat arms. That's not going to go away.
No.
That Pandora's box been opened. It is what it is. I mean, Hegseth came out and he said it before that he doesn't want women in combat arms, and then he got grilled on the stand for hours and hours and hours about
being
that
a
specific
sexist
issue.
or something. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, even Joni Ernst, our fucking senator, was talking about like, you said you support. Da, 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 da. It's like, shut up.
Yeah.
Fucking shut up. Like, I get it. You're a lieutenant colonel, but guess what? Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. Like, you can't do it. So, I mean, yeah. But he got grilled for it, and he bowed down a little bit. And it's like, no, I don't want. It's not that I don't want women in combat arms. It's that if they need to make the standard. Mm-hmm. They need to make the standard. Then that one chick from like Hawaii was like talking in a weird, I don't know however she talks. She sounds dumb, but she's like, what if they a lot of women can't even do a pull-up. It's like, well, all right, then they don't make it.
Yeah. Don't change the standard. Don't lower the standard.
Yeah. At minimum, if women are going to be in combat arms, they have to pass the standard. There should be no male-female standard. There should only be the Army standard. And there should be only the Special Forces standard and the Ranger standard. There should be the standard set. And if they don't make that standard, then at minimum, they got to go. But there should be no special concessions made for women in the military when it comes to that. But at the same time, it's like, I just don't even think, period, they should be there. But I've already stated, but it's like,
the enemy don't give a fuck.
Yeah, since Pandora's box has been opened, it's like, at minimum, at least pass the standard. Like, even Ashley, she fucking passes, like, for being a cop. Like, her goal is, she's like, I don't want to pass a female standard. I want to pass the male standard. It's like, absolutely.
Good for you.
That should be the standard. Yeah. Even cops, it should just be the standard. What the fuck are we doing here? Like, are we equal or not? And another issue I have with it is, like, I don't want my daughter, for one, join the military, period. But I also don't want her. I especially don't want her to be in that position. Like, people are like, oh, you have a daughter. Like, how do you feel if she can't do everything you can do? I'm like, she's a fucking girl.
She's not supposed to.
I'm a 240-pound man. Do you think she'll ever be able to beat me up? Fuck no. Maybe when I'm 80. 90. Maybe.
She's going to put you in a home.
Maybe. She'll be able to put me in a home, 100%. But, it's like, just men and women are different, man. It's like, she's never going to be able to beat me. It's not my fault. It's not anyone's fault. There's things that she can do that I can't do. She can have a baby. So there's certain things that Ashley can do that I can't do. It's like, we're all different. But it's like...
She can decorate.
Yeah, she can decorate. I'm a fucking... I can't. It's like, there's certain things, and it sounds like we're trying to downplay their role. I'm not. I'm actually trying to, like, uplift their role. It's like, I feel like a lot of feminists are downplaying the female role in society, where they're like, oh, anything a man can do, a woman can do. It's like, that's not true. It's just blatantly false.
Correct.
Like, let's stop giving young girls.
I mean,
these false
there are
expectations.
some out there who can, but it's few and far between.
Very unlikely. I'd go as far as to say is, like, I don't think there's a whole lot of women fighters in the UFC that could beat me up. I'm a 240-pound fucking man that knows how to fight decently well.
There's some bad women out there, but, like, I mean, you're right.
I will say 100% there's women out there that can outshoot me. Yes.
Yeah.
Women are actually damn good shots.
Good shots.
They're good shots. I've seen Ashley's a fucking good shot. Like, there's some women out there that can definitely outshoot me. I still don't think they should be infantrymen.
No. I don't think so either.
So,
and then, you go to these different places and stuff. We were talking about with the beards earlier. You got that respect and stuff. Like, a lot of the, say over in Afghan, the freaking tribal elders are not going to talk to the woman.
Hell no, dude.
No.
Hell no.
She's not going to have any respect. No.
Dude, Amish men don't even talk to women. I guess
so, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
different cultures, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not... Okay, here in the States, but, like, you go to all these different cultures, man. It's,
No.
The women are way down there, and, like...
Bro, you've heard of Man Love Tuesday.
What's that?
You've heard of Man Love Tuesday.
Love Tuesday?
In Afghanistan, there's some dudes out there that they're like, women are for mating with. I have sex with men for fun and have sex with women because I need to. It's a duty of mine as a man, as a husband, to have sex with her. But I really enjoy having sex with this guy because I think that lowly of women. And, like, well, one, gay. Two,
I think they'd rather have sex with a goat than a freaking woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Whatever, dude. Whatever. Anyways, Jeremy, I think our camera's about to die here pretty soon.
Yeah.
So, okay. I appreciate you coming in, man.
Absolutely, man.
This has been a really fun conversation. Thank you so much for coming on and, like, kind of correcting our missteps too,
dude.
and, like, and enlightening the, giving us your view on that whole topic as well, because that was very enlightening, and I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, it's it's just, I don't know, unless you were in that realm, a lot of people, like, I didn't know, even in SF, I didn't know what the fuck they did.
Yeah.
Until I, got a slot and went over there, and then, obviously the whole stuff with Tim and all that stuff is like, like, I know Tim.
So I honestly,
So
I'm just going to go ahead and blame Tim for our misstep too, because he made it kind of seem him getting put into SIF made it kind of seem like that's just kind of where they dump some newer soldiers,
dude. It's
some newer operators.
No, I mean, you go to a Whiteside team because just like, the whole, the SF babies, right? The 18 X-rays, right?
Yeah.
They come right off the street. They go to infantry basic. They go to probably airborne school. They go to, the pre-selection. They go to selection, and if they get selected, then they go through the Q course.
Mm-hmm.
So
well, they have all.
I mean, it's a quick
SOP C and all that shit too. To get
SOP C and all that kind of stuff, right? Kind of preparatory kind of deal, and so they get selected. They go through, make it through the qualification course, and they go to a team. Dude's been in the Army 4 years. Never done any. I mean, doesn't know probably what a fucking leave form is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just regular basic Army shit. Now he's a Green Beret. Might be an outstanding Green Beret. I know a couple 18 X-rays who they came, we had one of the first 18 X-rays on my team, dive team I was on, and this kid came in, and I was like, man, this freaking cocky little shit. He's a fucking stud. He's a Sergeant Major of McCag now. He's been over there for a long time.
Damn.
Now. He had a lot to do with getting the ambassador's body in Benghazi.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wow.
So he's Ryan's a freaking stellar dude, but didn't know basic Army shit. So kind of the same thing with SF and the SIF is you want this guy to go to a Whiteside team and go do some JSETs, go do some deployments and all this stuff, learn how SF works before we go send him to this specialty company. Same thing.
Yeah.
But I think it was kind of force fed. I've never heard of it since.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you can't bend the rules, man.
Nope.
You just can't bend them. The standard's a standard.
And then obviously, all the guys are waiting to go to the SIF. They see this cat come right in. They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I'd be pissed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I've been real pissed. This is fucking cute. Yeah, what do you do?
I don't
Nothing.
know. Go hunting.
That's right. All right, Jeremy. I appreciate you coming on again.
Thanks, buddy.